rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler, gray head.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler,
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
The future of boating is here. Now, get all the thrilling performance of an Evinrude E-Tech G2 in the new 150, 175, and 200 horsepower.
Bass fishing's fun, but half of these tournaments is like a boat race, trying to beat everybody down the lake. And with that Evinrude E-Tech G2, it's like driving a Corvette. That thing is passing everybody.
All the best-in-class torque of the Evinrude E-Tech G2 is now available from 150 to 300 horsepower.
This is a whole other level. The G2 is awesome.
To learn more, visit evinrude.com.
You bought her many years ago, and she's been there for you every day since. It's because you've taken care of her, pampered her. Only the best will do. That's why you choose Lucas Oil Marine products to protect her. Every day she starts, gets you there, and gets you back, even after all these years. Lucas Oil Marine products, because it's no fun to walk back to shore from the middle of the lake.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its 3rd generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field-tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
Man, it has been a good deal. It has been a good time. It's been very exciting, to say the least. We had a at the ramp fish check, and we had a lot of help from the Mississippi game wardens, and we've just done so many good things here that it's really been nice. I tell you, it's really been nice. But we've got a lot of good fish. We've got a lot of good fish for you to look at. We got a lot of good fish to weigh in. We got limits. We got big limits. And it's going to be very, very exciting. What do you think, Matt?
I tell you what, it is good. I put my hands on a lot of fish, looked at them. I think there's going to be some jumping here. I think it's going to be tight. I'll tell you that. We had a couple leaders that were, at the couple at the top that were in the 10-pound mark, and it dropped to 8. I know it's going to be close. Let's get to that in a minute. I'm going to tell you something. This would not be possible without the city of Batesville.
Hooray for Batesville.
The hospitality.
Give them a big hand, y'all.
Yeah. Woo! The hospitality here is second to none. It is an absolute fantastic fishery. It did not show itself off yesterday by any means, with 25, 30-mile-an-hour winds, Depression Cindy coming up through the state, splitting around us. We had all the winds to deal with. The anglers could not fish where they wanted to. But I'm going to tell you, the hospitality, the positive attitude from the city meant a whole lot to me.
It meant a whole lot to me. I told the story a while ago about you had a little injury when I got here, and people just couldn't be nice enough, to help me out with my injury. And I love Batesville. I love this whole Mississippi corridor, from Sardis Lake all the way down to Grenada, Enid, Mississippi. It is the crappie fishing capital of the world. Everybody talks about Florida. Well, where I live, it's the sailfish capital of the world. But there ain't any better crappie fishing anywhere in the world than right here in northern Mississippi.
That is absolutely true. Absolutely true. The I-55 corridor on all 4 of these flood control lakes have been very, very good to me as an angler over the past years, and they are near and dear to my heart. I want to talk about some of the stuff that I saw, the 10 anglers. That, you know, I bounced around a little bit today on the lake. You guys are going to see some footage rolling right now. Starting in 10th place, I've seen Kent Driscoll and John Harrison, B&M Pro Staff team. I watched both of them. You know,
He's got a fan club up there.
Oh, I guess, yeah. Hey, bounced around a little bit. I watched them catch a couple of small fish. At about, I guess, 10:30, they had 3 or 4 fish in the live well. They were on the wrong size, and it was just kind of pick through them, and they were waiting for those big fish to bite. Whether it happened or not, I don't know. I didn't have a chance to talk to them at the lake. In 9th place, I had Jeremy Aldridge and Clint Egbert. I looked at their fish.
Look at there.
I looked local. Aldridge is right here from Batesville. I did look at their fish. Not huge, but they do have a limit, and I did not see them on the lake. So we go on up to 8th place. Robert Ward, Joey Lowry. They had a really bad day. They really did. But, hey, they made the top 10 in the first day. They just couldn't duplicate in the second day, and it's part of learning.
That's part of learning and part of changing weather conditions.
It is. 7th place, Greg Mathena, Mark Williams. I have not talked to them. I don't know what they have, and I did not see them on the lake. I saw they were a little bit on the upper end of the lake. I did not have a chance to see them, so I'm interested to see what they have to weigh. In 6th place, from just down the road at Grenada, got Phil Brown and Patrick Stone. I did watch those guys catch the biggest fish that they had all day, and it was about 2+ pounds. So it was a good fish. They had 5 fish at 10:30. So that was a good start. They had a lot of time left to fish. I don't know where they finished. I did not look at their fish myself, put my hands on them, but they're good anglers. Promise you they brought in a good limit.
You know, our big fish so far is 2.60. Do you think they have one bigger than that?
I don't think so. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me to see one bigger than that, but the odds of that this time of year, slim to none, I would say. That's going to be a tough mark to beat, for sure. In 5th place, here's my sleeper. When we opened the show this morning, Solomon and Walters from Ohio. Okay?
The Buckeyes.
B&M Pro Staff team, multiple pro staffs, you know, the list goes on and on. They have got a really good bag of fish. So those are ones that I am looking for right there, and I kind of picked them. And I tell you what, here with ACT, it is our right to put a spotter in the boat. I had 2 spotters this morning, and I said, Rick, Mike, I said, guys, I think you guys got a really good chance. I'd like to put a spotter in the boat with you today. There was not one complaint. There was not one iota of, hey, I don't know. It was, that's great, put them in the boat. So that means a lot to me that those guys are straightforward. We know we run a straightforward trail. It's transparent. Awesome deal.
You know, those 2 guys are the only people here that have been to more crappie tournaments than I have.
Probably, and a lot of wins under their belt.
Oh, a lot of wins.
4th place, Charles Bunning, Travis Bunning. Travis is not here. Travis is in Missouri. Big round of applause for Charlie finishing in 4th place yesterday. Power pole B&M, heck of an angler. First event he's fished with us with American Crappie Trail. Glad that he was here. Heck of a good job on the first day. I have no idea what he did today.
Yeah, I don't either. I didn't get to talk to him. But I want to say something about this fella. This fella retired, went back to work, and I'm trying to get him to retire again. He has got to be, when you do a store promotion or a consumer promotion, he is the hardest working guy out there. You cannot outwork this guy. He has sold and helped people buy more B&M poles than anybody I know. I want to give him a big round of applause. He's a great guy, man.
That's right. 3rd place, Tony Shepard and Mike Shepard, Jinko Fishing Team out of Kentucky. Very, very solid anglers. Were in 3rd place yesterday. They had 5 or 6 fish at 10:30. They made a few moves. I watched them on GPS tracker. I have not looked at their fish, but I'm going to tell you they were doing the right things to put the big fish in the boat. So I look for them to be a potential contender as well. We'll get into that a little bit later. 2nd place, Tony Edgar, Travis Epley from Missouri. Well, I'm going to tell you, here's a story. They had to be towed by rope to where they were fishing this morning. They blew a lower unit yesterday. I gave them 0 to no chance, and I was basically flat honest with Tony. I said, man, you are so hindered today. I don't know if you've got the ability to move. I know you don't have the ability to move, but I don't know if you have what it takes to win out of a Clear Creek that had been absolutely beat to death yesterday. Saw them catch a couple, 3 small fish. They had one really isolated area where they thought they could catch the rest of their fish and try to upgrade and cull some of those smaller ones out. Very, very solid anglers. I don't know. Again, like I said when we started, it's going to be close.
There is definitely no quit in that team.
Yep.
I watched them today. They never made excuses. They never did anything but keep their nose to the grindstone, and no quit in that team.
Yep. And first place yesterday with 1098, it was kind of his to win or his to lose. Fishing with his son, Stewart and Stewart, from Grenada, Mississippi. Basically, he's got a home in Grenada.
Hey, there you go, Mississippi boy.
He's got a home in Grenada, but he hails from Jackson, down by Ross Barnett. Really good fisherman. Finished second place with us at Grenada this year. I think that got him $6,500 to $7,000. I put my hands on their fish, and all I can say, guys, is it's going to be close. It's going to be close. They've got a few good ones, but they've got a few on the bottom end that I know they wanted to get rid of. So I'm excited for this weigh-in. There's absolutely no question it is going to be awesome. I want you guys to stick around. We've got some more things to talk about right when we come back.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler, gray head.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler.
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
The future of boating is here. Now, get all the thrilling performance of an Evinrude E-Tech G2 in the new 150, 175, and 200 horsepower.
Bass fishing's fun, but half of these tournaments is like a boat race, trying to beat everybody down the lake. And with that Evinrude E-Tech G2, it's like driving a Corvette. That thing is passing everybody.
All the best-in-class torque of the Evinrude E-Tech G2 is now available from 150 to 300 horsepower.
This is a whole other level. The G2 is awesome.
To learn more, visit evinrude.com.
You bought her many years ago, and she's been there for you every day since. It's because you've taken care of her, pampered her. Only the best will do. That's why you choose Lucas Oil Marine products to protect her. Every day she starts, gets you there, and gets you back, even after all these years. Lucas Oil Marine products, because it's no fun to walk back to shore from the middle of the lake.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its 3rd generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field-tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
What a difference in 2 days can make. Yesterday, Cindy came and visited us and dropped about 3 inches of rain on us and 30 and 40 mile an hour winds. And you know, it was tough on everybody. It was tough on the anglers, it was tough on the spectators, it was tough on the tournament staff. But you know, we got through it. We all worked together and we got through it. Today, the good Lord gave us a beautiful day. We couldn't ask for a better day. It was gorgeous out there, and I think the weights are going to show that. What do you think, Matt?
There's absolutely no question. The Rod Sox weather update from day 1 to day 2 was like night and day.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the weather forecaster still missed it, okay, because it was supposed to be a 7 or 8 mile an hour wind, and I'm telling you, I was on the water with Tim Huffman, who's a Crappie Now writer, Crappie Now magazine. He writes a lot of stories for them each month. And Tim was out there to attest with me the fact that it was blowing 10 plus, and the guys were still dragging log chains. They were still using power pole drift boards. They were still doing everything they could to slow the boat down and try to control it as good as they possibly could, It was still a power trolling technique today, all right? I was really, really surprised that I thought we would see more anglers using crankbaits than what we actually did. Now, I'll say one thing. Tim and I watched a team pulling planer boards. They had 5 good fish in the boat. They needed 2 or 3 more, and then they got into a Chinese fire drill, they tell me. They've got some really good fish that were caught off of crankbaits today. So, you know, the weather from day 1 to day 2, I thought that anyone could go out and fish exactly where they wanted to, and it didn't happen that way. But I'll tell you, the caliber of anglers that we have here at ACT, you're going to see some weights today that are going to be over that 12 to 13 pound range. There's no question.
I agree with you 100%. And you know, that is, we've got some great young anglers, and we've got some great old experienced anglers. We have the best anglers in the United States competing in the ACT tournament trail. And you know, that's kind of, that's a big plus for you guys here in Mississippi, and you guys that are here in the weigh-in, to read these guys' mind, to look, watch what they're doing, to talk to them, to ask them what they would do in their situation out there on the lake. And I hope you take advantage of that, because if there's anything they like better than fishing, it's talking about fishing.
Yeah, that's right, or lying about fishing.
Well, I'm not going to say that.
But hey, look, let's talk about this indoor drive-through weigh-in. We've never done anything like this at all. What do you think?
Well, I think it's going to be fantastic. You're the man that put this thing together, and it's in your brain. It's been running around and around in your brain. So you're the one that's going to have to tell us what we can expect.
Yeah, you know, I think with the crowd that we have here, they're excited. They look like they're excited. The anglers are going to continue to stream in here. We've got them 2x2 wrapped around us here. We've got the top 10 parked in the middle. You know, I think once we get down to the top 10 weigh-in, I think it's probably going to be pretty loud in here.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope y'all, the louder you cheer for your team, the more the scales are going to weigh. Y'all know that, don't you?
That's not true.
So it's okay. So, Kelly, I expect you to be screaming for Ronnie and Steve. There you go.
Yep.
And all you Mississippians, I expect you to be screaming for the Mississippi boys, because they need all the help they can get.
You know, I want to say one thing real quick. You know, American Crappie Trail was in my head. I've been a tournament angler for a long time, and there's a lot of great tournament organizations across this country. You know, from the club tournaments, we've got traveling competitive tournaments like Crop USA, Crappie Masters, and they're all great organizations, okay? American Crappie Trail has just got a different take on what we think is the best way and how we want to set the standard. I'm not going to say that our way is the best way, but I sure do like it.
I like it too. And you know, we talked about this 2 years ago when we were at the Indianapolis Sport and Boat Show. You pulled me off to the side. You said, Sam, I've got an idea, and I want to run it by you to see what you think. And Matt talked to me, and he was talking, telling me how he wanted it to work, and I could hear the passion in his voice. And you know, I've been so fortunate. Matt told me this morning as we were in utter chaos that he said, you have been so blessed to make a living fishing in this industry and fish and being outdoors all your life. And that's the way I feel. And this guy has the same passion. He doesn't want to win any more tournaments. He loved that. But he wants it to be a better sport for you guys out there. You young ladies, you young men, you wives, your grandmothers. One guy fished with his granddaddy today. I love that.
That is absolutely true in a certain way. I still do want to win some tournaments, but I'm done. I am done. Here's the deal. $60,000 here today, okay? We had almost 160 anglers. We're giving out almost over $60,000 with contingency payouts. A $25,000 retail Ranger RT 188C boat with a 115 Evinrude on the back of it. Sam, I'm excited about that, and I do have some self-gratification in knowing that we're trying to take it on up and up and up, and I really feel like the sky is the limit as to what we have to offer.
Look out, BASS. Look out, Redfish FLW. Look out for all of them, because the act is coming, buddy. We're going to show you how to put a tournament on, and we're going to bring these guys to the surface.
All right, let's go. Power pole predictions. Let's close this thing out.
Wow.
Give me two. Give me your two.
I'm going to have to go with Stewart.
You're going with Stewart. That's your first pick.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I think I really think Solomon and Walters have got a really good chance. Now, they have to make up, what is it? It is, they were about two and a quarter behind. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be ounces, okay? That's my pick, and then I'm going to give you a backup.
My backup is going to be Brown and Stone.
Brown and Stone, Grenada residents, good fishermen. I like that.
Was that your pick too?
That wasn't my pick. I'm going with Shepherd and Shepherd from Kentucky. They are consistent, they're solid, they're smart, and they're seasoned.
Can I tell you a secret? I saw Mike and Rick's fish. The shortest fish they got is 12.5 inches long.
Hey, I don't know what to say about that, but I said Shepherd and Shepherd is my backup.
Oh, I thought you said Rick and Mike.
No, that's my pick.
Yeah.
So Shepherd and Shepherd is my backup. I don't think I'm going to be too far off, but we may all be fooled that it may be Stewart and Stewart taking it to the house.
The biggest jump today is going to be Ronnie Capps and Steve Coleman, though. I can tell you that.
That's wrong.
That fan club.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
That's the biggest jump.
That's wrong.
That's
the biggest jump, because a little birdie told me, Whitey Outlaw fishing by himself has got a monster load.
Really? I didn't talk to him.
Nope. I got a little birdie called me on the way here and said, oh my gosh. So, hey, look, enough's enough. We're going to take a short break. We've got trucks lined up. We've got fishermen antsy. Let's get them weighed in. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
The future of boating is here. Now, get all the thrilling performance of an Evinrude E-Tech G2 in the new 150, 175, and 200 horsepower.
Bass fishing's fun, but half of these tournaments is like a boat race, trying to beat everybody down the lake. And with that Evinrude E-Tech G2, it's like driving a Corvette. That thing is passing everybody.
All the best-in-class torque of the Evinrude E-Tech G2 is now available from 150 to 300 horsepower.
This is a whole other level. The G2 is awesome.
To learn more, visit evinrude.com.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its third generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field-tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler, great head.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler,
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
Look, if you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
You bought her many years ago, and she's been there for you every day since. It's because you've taken care of her, pampered her. Only the best will do. That's why you choose Lucas Oil Marine Products to protect her. Every day she starts, gets you there, and gets you back, even after all these years. Lucas Oil Marine Products, because it's no fun to walk back to shore from the middle of the lake.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its third generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field-tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
And we are back right here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the American Crappie Trail Showdown at Sardis Lake, brought to you by SUPERCLEAN right here in beautiful Batesville, Mississippi. How about it, crowd? You guys ready to see some fish today? But before we do, I'd like to give a few words to the Honorable Mayor here of Batesville. Jay?
How you doing?
Good, Thad. How you doing?
Yeah, Archie. All right. Well, I'd just like to welcome y'all. Most of this home folks here anyway. But I'm thankful that the weather cooperated today. I tell you what, I got a little scared yesterday, kind of got rough, but it cleared up and they went on out this morning and we got some fish. So I'd like the rest of us, I think we're gonna have some surprises today. But Batesville's happy to have you here. We got the accommodations and we got the people and we sure have got the water because Sardis is one of the best. So I just want to say thank you for coming. I want to thank all the anglers for coming and the time that they spent. And we'll welcome you back anytime you want to come.
Mr. Mayor, thank you for the experience. We appreciate it so much. Thanks for having us here today. Folks, Mayor Batesville. All right, for those of you that haven't seen us before, we're the American Crappie Trail, and just in a little bit, we're going to find out who's going to be the winner of an RT-188C Ranger boat with 115 horsepower Evinrude worth almost a little bit over $25,000. Plus, we're going to pay back 100% of the entry fees to the anglers you see all around this beautiful facility. We'd like to thank our hosting sponsor, the City of Batesville and the Batesville Civic Center. We'd like to thank our hosting hotels, Quality Inn, Days Inn, Holiday Inn, and the Comforted Suites. We'd also like to thank Engineer Point by the Dam. And right here at the beautiful Batesville Civic Center, our host radio station that did a wonderful job for us is WBLE 100.5. And our ACT tournament director is Matt Morgan. We'd also like to take this opportunity to thank our national sponsors who we just couldn't do without their wonderful support. We'd like to thank Lucas Oil, Protect the Harvest, Ranger Boats, B&M Poles, Mid-State Seed, Mid-South Tackle. There you go, Martin Metal, General Tire, Evinrude Outboards, Valley Fashions, Rockport Rattler, SUPERCLEAN, Gator Guards, Roadrunner Lures, Power Pole, The Original Rod Socks, there you go, Bug Band, Crappie Now Magazine, American Angler Knives, Driftmaster, Bobby Garland Crappie Baits, Grizzly Jig Company, and Charlie Brewer Sliders. Folks, here's the format. We're going to do a drive-through weigh-in today. We're going to have the anglers come through. We're going to bring them right up front. We're going to bring up their fish. We're going to have the top 10 at the very end. We're going to have the shootout for the showdown at Sardis Lake. You guys ready to do this? But before we do, we're going to talk to Sam here real quick.
This guy right here, he's 7 feet tall and weighs 300 pounds when he's got that microphone on. But y'all are going to have to help him out. He's been working like a Trojan for 2 days. So I really, we got to show a lot of energy. The mayor says, boy, these people really like this, don't they? I said, who doesn't like good-looking girls and fishing? I mean, man, that's my deal. So y'all, we got to make this successful. And help old Jeremy out, because he's, like I say, he's kind of tired. But
I'm not tired. Are you guys tired? You guys ready to weigh some fish? Sam, let's weigh some fish. You ready?
Let's weigh some fish.
All right, let's do it. Our first boat today is going to be boat number 40, the team of Dwayne McCord and Robert McCord. Guys, come on up here and let's see what we got today. Looks like they're in our ACT sponsored team. Nice little Ranger boat. Pulling up here. Looks like we are, what we got here on the side? Janko Fishing. And these guys, believe it or not, last month in Kentucky Lake, it was the month before Kentucky Lake, they had a top 3 finish at Kentucky Lake. Yesterday, not so much of a great day. They only had 3:15, but from what we heard, everyone had a bad day out there on Sardis Lake. It was a little bit tough and a little bit windy. We're ready when you are. Bring it up here. But we have 5 fish today. All right, everybody, let's hear it out for Team McCord. We got you. He said just leave that in there. To the scale today, 474 is going to make your 789 total, guys. I know your experience at Sardis wasn't the best, but how was it out there?
It's still good fishery.
Let me turn that thing on. Let's try it again.
It's still good fishery. We caught a bunch of fish. It's just all 11 and 15 16ths, I believe.
All right. Well, our next trip is out at Truman Lake in Missouri. You guys going to be there?
We don't know yet.
We're probably going to see you there. But Robert, as always, good to see you again. Folks, give it up for Dwayne. Robert McCord. Got to take you off the side here. And that's how we're going to do this here today. Just a reminder, there's right here in the center of the stage, we've got our top 10 anglers. They're patiently waiting to see who's going to be the leader. Our current leader right now is team of Stewart and Stewart. They have 1098. Second place is going to be the Missouri team of Travis Egler, and Travis Lepley. They have 1011. And then in third place, if you guys heard in the pre-show, team of Shepherd and Shepherd, 886. Fourth place, Charlie Bunting and Travis Bunting. Charlie Bunting's actually fishing by himself today, and he came out with a strong fourth place finish, 845. Fifth place, 838, a team of Walters and Solomon. Sixth place, 834. Team of Brown and Stone. Coming up next, they had a pretty good string yesterday. They had 715. They're only 383 behind the leaders. They are boat number 32, team of Joel Harris and John Thomason. He's got that Nitro Z7 lit up. I want you to hold up with both your hands. How many did you catch today? Said about 60 fish, folks. How many you got today? He's got a 7-fish limit. I think we're going to see a leader come to the board. What do you think?
I don't know. They're light.
He says he's got light, but you only need 383 to take the lead, and I think you do. 762. We've got a new set of leaders here. 1477 for your 2-day total. Let's talk about that a little bit. How was it for you out there?
It was tough fishing today. We stuck with our game plan from yesterday, pulling crankbaits with offshore tackle planer boards and tadpoles, and we got one good bite. We're looking for some more. Like to thank Rod Socks.
And get that mic up close so they can hear you, okay?
Well, you know, we did stick to our game plan. It was a little bit harder today from what we thought yesterday. I'd like to thank everybody that takes care of our sponsors. A lot of people get us here, you know.
Very good. So. Well, guys, 1477, you're the current leader. Is it going to be enough to hold you there?
Oh, no.
Nope. No. We're going to find out. Guys, appreciate it a bunch. Thanks for fishing with us. There you go. And you're going to get the award for the best lit boat today, I guarantee you. Got them LEDs going. There you go. All right, we got the next guy getting fired up and ready to go. Our new leaders at 1477. The next angler's coming up here in just a second. Who do you guys think are going to win? You got a name out there? You want to yell it out? Nobody? There we go. All right, coming up next is boat number 4. They had a big string of 310 yesterday. They're going to need 1167 to take the lead today. Let's hear it for Stuart Baum and James Stewart. How many you got today there, bud? How many you got? He's got 2, he says. They all add up, though. Nice Ranger 178 VX boat there. Pretty boat. And it made it through the wind and the waves, didn't it? Barely. 2 fish today. I'm going to get you up here so you can see it, too. Oh, I never wait on you, do I? All right.
Got to wait on an old man.
I know. 293. How was it out there for you today?
Windy and rough.
Not today.
Yeah, it was.
Was it a little windy? Did you stay out there in the middle?
No, it was rough, though, today.
All right, well, I see you guys are wearing your Ranger colors. Anybody else you'd like to thank this weekend?
I'd like to thank you guys for putting this on. This is good.
This is where crappie fishing needs to be, isn't it?
That's right.
We have
good
this
direction.
setting. It's nice. Yep, you guys
Good
are the
direction.
professionals need to be. You got it absolutely right. We appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you. All right. Get you guys moving on there. Coming up next, we have boat number 53. They had 270 yesterday. They're going to need 1207 today. If you guys notice the boat, this is a National Ovarian Cancer Awareness boat. Let's give it up for Jay Reeve and Rhonda Reeve. All right, guys. How many you got today there, Jay? He's got a 7-fish limit, folks. Look at passing it off to the team. That's teamwork there, isn't it? 7 fish today for you?
Yes, sir.
All right. 12:07 to take the lead, but 8:08 close. Not a pretty good day today. That's going to give you 1078 for your 2-day total. Great.
Perfect.
Who'd you guys like to thank today?
Everybody that gave to the National Ovarian Cancer Coalition the other night, we really appreciate that. That's what we're out here for. We're out here to enjoy crappie fishing and raise awareness for ovarian cancer. So thank you very much.
And I believe the folks passed the hat around at pre-registration. What, a little under $1,000, a little over $900.
A little over $1,000.
A little over $1,000 raised for ovarian cancer awareness. So great effort by the fishermen, folks. Rhonda, Jay, thanks so much, Fishing With. We appreciate it. Thank you. All right, time to move on, guys. We've got boat number 17. They had 492 yesterday. They're only going to need 985 to take the lead today. We've got the team of Bruce Christian and Dan Hudgens. Another Ranger operation there. Got the leg over the side. You are a parade professional. I can see that already. How many fish you guys got today? It's got a 7-fish limit. Going to take 985 to take the lead. What do you think? Feels pretty good. Just a hair short, but 871. That's going to give you 2-day total, 1363. The crowd sure likes it, folks. How was it for you today?
It's better. A little nicer fishing today. Set in the boat.
All right. Anybody you guys like to thank while you're here?
I'll just Strike King and Bandit.
Very good. You got anybody you want to add?
Well,
see, I'm passing this back and forth. I got you on both sides of me.
We need to kind of thank the good Lord to let us be here.
Absolutely. Yep. After yesterday, we all better thank the good Lord
right.
that we were here.
We all survived. That's good, isn't it?
That's right. Guys, right now you're sitting in second place. I hope you stick around for the top 10. We appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. Thank you. Yep. Here you go. If you want it. No, thank you. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 75. We have the team of Jason Westerberg and Jim Westerberg. And they are running the Rockport Rattler boat. And a bunch of long poles on there. Going to need 1477 today. How many fish you guys got today? Got 3 fish today. A big improvement from yesterday. We're not going to talk about that, though, are we? Let's make up an excuse for yesterday.
The wind.
The wind.
Yeah.
Failed
Good
to score yesterday, but you got you on the board today.
That's
Points
right.
all count. 380.
That's right.
Tell us a little bit about Rockport Rattlers.
Rockport Rattlers, it's a rattle and jig head. It's improved fishing a lot for us. Not on this tournament, but most other tournaments since we started using Rockport Rattler, it's put us in the top of a lot of tournaments.
So. I tell you, when we were down at Lake D'Arbonne, Louisiana, I think everybody in the world that came up said they couldn't do it unless they did it without a Rockport
That's
Rattler, right?
Yep, 1/4 ounce Rockport Rattler pink. That's the color there. That's
There we go. Well, guys, 380 for your 2-day total. We appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks a bunch.
Thank you.
All right. Coming up next, we have boat number 1. Team of Dale Abernathy and Eric Stover. They had 320 yesterday. They're going to need 1157 today to take the lead. You guys got it? How many you got today? He's got a 7-fish limit, so we'll see what's going on there. We'll find out. Yeah, we can get those fish. We'll get you moved up. That's one of those new Cummins Titan Nissans. All right, Eric says, come on up. Sam.
Hey, we're going to get better at this. We just never have had this happen before. We've got a little bit of a traffic jam, but y'all bear with us.
Oh, there's no traffic. Hey, Sam, there's no traffic jam. They just got to get the garage door open and let them out.
Yeah. You people out there in the video land.
There we go. A lot more fished away. Sam's just all fired up today, isn't he? All right, here we go. 922. That's going to give you a 2-day total of 1242 for the day. It's going to put you right there in 3rd place so far. What do you think?
It was a lot of fun. We enjoyed it. It's the first time we've fished for this circuit. Really good show. Well put together. Good job, guys.
We appreciate it. Anybody else you guys like to thank while you're up here?
Just our sponsor, Lowry Farms, Brooks Mechanical, K2 Coolers.
Right on. Anything you'd like to add over there? Nope. Eric and Dale, we appreciate you fishing with. Thanks so much. Big round of applause, guys. Thank you. Nope. I'll get your fish there. There you go. That's a good string. All right, we're moving on today. We've got another nitro boat coming in. It looks like he's got the American Crappie Trail colors on out there. He got the big thumbs up. It's going to be boat number 76, team of Philip Williams and James Milner. You got him out there. Got 6 fish today. I love it. They come up on both sides.
I got you covered, man.
How you doing? How was it out there today?
A lot better than yesterday.
Very good. How are you? Good to see you guys. Let's put it up there and see what we got. 390 yesterday, which was about par for the course for everybody. You need 1087. Darn close. 908. Great second day total. 1298 for your 2-day total. Bumps you up there in 3rd place overall.
I know we'd like to thank our sponsors, and that's our wives.
There you go. There you go. All you wives out there, you know why you're doing it? What's your wife's name?
Marie.
Marie. Mine is Tiffany, so we'll do it together. Tiffany and Marie, thanks for letting us come and play. Thanks for having a good time.
Philip's wife.
Philip, you got
Sue. Thank
Sue. There we go. Guys, appreciate it. Good job. Thanks so much. They always tell us you always thank the cook and your wife. Sometimes it's one and the same. Coming up next, we have got boat number 66, Stan Talent and Chris Johnson. How many fish did you guys get today? He's got a 7-fish limit, but is it a big limit or little limit? All right. We're about to find out what he's got here. They had 313 yesterday in the tough old windy Sardis day. He's got a 7-fish limit today. He's going to need 1164 to take the lead. You can come up either side. You guys are okay. I'll shake your hand then take your fish. They look pretty good today. He said he had a pretty good day. We're going to find out. 1164 to take the lead. Just a hair off. 1072. 2-day total. 1385. Second place right now.
Thank you. Good, much better that day pulling crankbaits with planer boards.
Now, did you guys pull crankbaits today?
Yes.
And you did it yesterday as well?
Yes.
What's the difference between, I know it was windy, but what changed for you when the bite came in other than just being able to fish the water you needed to fish?
And that was the biggest part. Today we could control the boards. Yesterday it was just riding a huge wave. Today we're able to set our speed and just control the bait better.
Yep, well, huge jump up. We're going to see if it sticks for you guys. Hey, appreciate it a lot. Stan, Chris Johnson, great jump. Congratulations. Hopefully we'll see you here in a little bit.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 35. Looks like a spider rig and boat extraordinaire there. Team of Brian Kelly and John Brashears. Running a beautiful, that's a beautiful Ranger boat right there. Nice golden red. Have a little discussion down on the fish. I think he's got 3 to bring up today to weigh. He's going to need 1295 to take the lead today. Had 182 yesterday. And 3 today.
Yeah, 3.
Good ones?
Yeah, they're all right. Yeah, pretty good.
And they are. 3 fish, 4. Look
4
at that.
pounds
If you had the on-the-record money, 4 pounds on the money. That puts your total 582. Let's talk about today, but let's not talk about yesterday.
Yeah, let's not talk about yesterday. Today was a beautiful day. Fishing was a little bit tough, but you know we fought through. We fished probably harder than we did yesterday, and we ended up with those 3 fish. But it was a little on the tough side.
Well, my hat's off to you guys. You guys are seasoned pros. Stick it out for 2 days. We appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. Here's your fish there. All right, coming up, we have the team boat number 29, Bart Gillen and Daryl Gillen, running a Grizzly Jig company boat and a Ranger Z. Looks like he's got a good hop there. They had 129 yesterday, which we're not going to talk about. We're going to better it today. We've got 3 fish to add to it. I'm not going to tell you it's going to take 1348 to take the lead, but it is. 416 for your 2-day total. Bart, let's talk about adjustments.
Well, it was tough. Today with the wind a whole lot lighter than yesterday, we went further up the lake and fished the channel and the river, and probably a little more fresh water coming in than I wanted to. We could have fed an army on the 11.5-inch fish, but big bite was just tough. Been tough all week.
All right, anybody you guys like to thank while you're up here?
I want to thank Rod Safe. I want to thank my dad for fishing this tournament with me, Grizzly Jig, Strike King, and Mr. Crappie.
Very good. Guys, we appreciate you so much fishing with us. Daryl, Bart, the Gillen team. Thank you very much. All right, we're getting down to that top 10 here pretty soon, and we're going to have a couple chairs put up here. We're going to do a little hot seat action, and we're going to see who's going to walk away with that Ranger boat here really soon. Right now, we're going to bring up boat number 9, team of Steve Brown and Gerald Overstreet. Yesterday, we're not going to talk about yesterday, but he's got a fan crowd out there. He's got some fish today. How many you got today? Got a couple. You know what I say? There's 100,000 people out there right now wishing they were in your spot right now.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
And they're happy fish. That's the result of a Ranger live well, isn't it?
Exactly. Well, actually, that and oxygen.
There you go. And oxygen. We all need oxygen, don't we?
Absolutely.
I climbed a hill to get 281. One of our Mid-South sponsored teams. Anybody else you'd like to thank right now?
B&M poles, True Turn hooks. Appreciate everything those guys do.
Did you fish by yourself today?
No, Gerald was with me, but he had to go to work. So
very good.
He let me bring them in the way I'm in.
There you go. Well, we appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we're getting closer. Got the next one coming up. Get them going there. We have boat number 16, the team of Jay Carr and Joe Lowry. And he has fan support out there. You can yell louder, it's okay. Here in the Civic Center. They had 357 yesterday. They're going to need 1120 to take the lead today. He's got some decent fish there. Don't break your odds now. And that's another beautiful Ranger 520 Z521C, correct? We got a good string here, guys. 7 fish limit to the scale. Going to take 1120, just a hair short, 934. That's going to put your 1291 for your 2-day total. Right there in 5th place so far. A little bit better today for you.
Yeah, we caught them on the side of the creek.
And which side?
I can't tell you.
No, it's over now. You got to tell us.
Oh, on the right side.
On the right side. All right. Minnows or jigs?
Minnows.
Double.
Minnows and jigs, spider rigging.
All right. Double rig, single rig?
Single for double rigs.
All right. How much weight you put on the bottom?
Ounce and a half.
What length of rod you use?
18-foot B&Ms.
What size hook? He
2.
says 2 wide. He beat you to it. Good information. We appreciate you fishing with us, guys. Thanks so much. That's the speed test there, guys. Great day. Great jump up there in the points. All right, coming up next, we've got boat number 54. Team of Jeff Riddle and Eric Bing. They had 462 yesterday. Only going to need 10-15 to jump into the lead today. You don't have to shake your head right now like that. It's okay. Says he doesn't have them, but we're going to find out. Some guys say that, and that's not really the case. They have them. How many did you get today? Got 6 fish, he says. They're good. He says, but they're good ones. Let's see if we can get 6 that'll go 10 pounds. What do you think? Come on over here and look with me. See, look at there. 10-15 on the money, 14.77. That's a 2-way tie for first place. What do you think about that?
That's great. It's been rough, you know. It's hard to catch keepers. We've caught tons of fish. In the next couple of years, this lake's going to be unreal. You know, because we've caught a lot of 11.5-inch fish, but we've had a lot of fun.
All right, now we've seen just a tough day for every pro out there yesterday, and today it looks like the weights are getting a little bit better. You think those guys up there at the top 10 have put together a 2-day total, or you think you're going to see this field flip around?
I don't know. I think they'll do what they need to.
But you're hoping that they don't.
Well, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I know you are. 14.77. You guys are tied in the lead right now. Good job. Congratulations, and thanks for fishing with us. We appreciate it. All right, we got 2-way leaders now, 14.77. But let's find out what another one is. We've got boat number 13, team of Chris Bouchard and Jay Burris. Now, Chris is always a pleasure to talk to. He's always the excitement of the party. He had 689 yesterday. He's only going to need 788 today. Got another pretty Ranger bass boat there, Ranger crappie boat there, 481 VS. Here comes Mr. Chris, hopping along. That's some bright blue shoes you got there. I'm not going to talk about your yellow socks, though.
I love them. They're
You
my
love
bad
them?
luck socks.
Your bad luck socks.
They're getting burnt.
788 today, but only 216 today. Chris, what happened, man?
I have no idea.
Well, I can tell you what happened.
We didn't catch the other 6 to match that one.
All right, now, I got to put you on the spot here just real quick. All
Go
right?
with it, baby.
Wait, I love it. He says, go with it, baby. All right, here's what we had. We're at Kentucky Lake, and he says, here's the deal. I'm going to take 8 crankbaits down there. I'm going to pull. I'm going to show them how to do it. We got there yesterday morning. I did not see a crankbait on your boat, and he said, I got smart. And then today, you bring in 2 pounds. What do you got for me now?
Well, I pulled crankbaits all week, and I found a lot of fish, but they wasn't the right size fish, and I spider rigged the last day of practice and caught the bigger fish spider rigging and slowing it down. I kind of found them, and that's what we went with. And Yersty was actually good for us. We should have weighed in 7, but I had a little miss out. But other than that, it just happened. And today, we fished hard everywhere we could, and we just didn't catch 6.
That's just part of the sport, isn't it?
That's part of it. That's part of it.
Anybody you'd like to thank real quick, Chris?
Absolutely. All my sponsors.
Besides Jay?
Yeah, absolutely, Jay. He's the one that caught the fish, so, I mean, I wasn't no good today. I was good in that, man. Yeah, absolutely. Matt and y'all, ACT, Bates from Mississippi for having us down here in Sardis Lake. I love the lake. You catch hundreds of fish. Genco Fishing, Big T, Power Pole, offshore tackle for sure, because if we couldn't have had them boards out there covering a lot of water, we wouldn't have found a fish to start with. K2 Coolers and everybody else, man, I sure do appreciate y'all letting us come down here and fish.
There you go. Chris, Jay, appreciate it so much.
Thank you,
Great 2-day total. Thank you. Good to see you again. All right, guys, coming up, we have boat number 70, team of Trey Underwood and Larry Folgett. They're going to come to the stage for the first time today. Guys, got 7 today, don't you? Got 4. Get on up here, guys. But a good 4, right? No.
No.
Better than yesterday.
Well, we're going to be about 459% better than yesterday.
You are 459% better. 459, 2-day total. Guys, appreciate you fishing with us. Anybody like to thank real quick?
Man, I'd like to thank just ACT. This is a blast. I'm new to this. It's my 2nd tournament. Pretty much an amateur, so I learned a lot. And everybody that's fishing here, great guys. So it's a lot of fun. So maybe we can excite some of you guys out there to come fish with us.
Now, you can't say that you're an amateur when you're fishing a pro tournament.
Oh, really?
Yep. You can just say you're an entry-level pro.
Entry-level pro.
How's that?
I'll be back.
There you go. Guys, appreciate it a bunch. Thank you very much. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 68. Team of Eddie Tritt and Jacob Wiggs. They had 469 yesterday. They're going to need 10:08 to take the lead today. Guys, you got it? Did you say absolutely? Not today. I thought you said absolutely today. Got 5 fish today, don't you? Let's see what we got here on those 5. Yeah, I'm really liking this format. What do you guys think? I like when you guys both come on either side. I feel the pressure coming in. 598 and 1067 for your 2-day total. Anybody you guys like to thank today?
It was a tough weekend on us, really. Just couldn't put 2 and 2 together. Yesterday was rough, 30-mile-an-hour winds.
You have that one?
Just thankful we made it out of there okay. We enjoyed fishing with you guys. We'll see you next time.
Very good. Guys, appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. Hope we get your fish here for you. There you go. Thank you. All right, coming up next. Coming up even later. Top 10's coming, so stick around. Right now, boat number 33, team of Bob Hood and Will Timmis. I said it right the first day, didn't I? Thought I said it wrong. Wearing the ACT colors there. He's got 3 fish today. One was 199 yesterday. Let's get on the scoreboard, guys. I got to tell you from a distance, those shirts look good. I was going to say it looks real American looking, and then I realized it's American Crappie Trail.
We love the American Crappie Trail.
Say that again.
We love the American Crappie Trail.
Me too. 359 on your 199, 558. Anybody you guys like to thank while you're up here?
Thank American Crappie Trail for coming to town to give us the opportunity to come out and fish a tournament like this of this caliber.
You're a Mississippi local?
Grenada, Mississippi.
Right here at Grenada, or right here close? Close.
Yep.
You fished Sardis before?
Actually, my 3rd time. Fished it 2 days for pre-fish and then the tournament. That's
Very
it.
good.
So 4 times.
Anything you'd like to add there, sir?
Not at all. I'd just like to say thanks for putting the show on for us.
Can't do without you guys. Appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. There you go. All right, we're moving on. Got boat number 18, team of Wes Cooper and Keith Mueller. Had 363 yesterday. They're going to need 11-14 today to take the lead. And you're smiling so big. That looks like a pretty good sack of fish there. Got 5 today? Got 5. It's all right, man. Go ahead and put them on in there. 5 fish today. Good 5 fish. 567. Put your total up there. 930 for your 2-day total. Come on in here. Let's talk. All good for you?
It's good. We had a lot of fun. Yeah,
good.
Tough.
Anybody you guys like to thank?
Well, just everybody on the shirts, I guess.
Don't have to look down.
Yeah,
I can
Wally
do
and, yeah.
Things here. All right. Let me pass it over. Keith, you got anything?
It was tough for us today. We were trying to learn some new techniques. We're one-pole dippers and learning the trolling stuff and crankbaits, and it was tough for us.
And planer boards too, all at the same time?
Yeah.
First time I ran planer boards, they went like around this and then under the boat and all wrapped up, and then my rods went all like this, and I said, going back to one pole. Guys, appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you next one. All right, guys, coming up next, boat number 26. Had 239 yesterday. Terry Elliott and Mark Harrison. Another nice little Ranger 520 VS. Going there and digging out. Let's see what he's got here on the back for us to see. Yeah, I wish I could hop like you guys could, man. You're just hopping in and out. Got your Bill Dance hat on. He said you learned how to jump because of the wind yesterday. 239 yesterday. We're going to add to it today.
A little bit better. You know, just a tough day on the lake in front end.
Those are happy fish. 405. Going to put you 644 for your 2-day total.
Tough tournament. I like to thank my sponsors, Denali Rods, Lake Fork Lures. I think Miss Ann's up here somewhere. There she is right here.
Yep, there you go.
Back home, got my youngest daughter turned 18 today.
All right.
So happy birthday to Erin. I guess that makes me old.
No, make you old. I got one too, so don't say that. She just turned 18 too. Anybody you would like to add?
It's just tough, but we made it through it.
All right.
Ready for the next one.
All right, says ready for the next one. Guys, appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. He says, way to go. All right, coming up next. Boat number 6, they're always up there at the top. Tim Blackley and Jackie Van Cleve. All right. Jackie knows how to play the crowd. That's right. Got 7 fish today, guys?
7 fish,
a lot better. And I told you yesterday you guys would because you always jump up. And the jumping you did. 971, put your 2-day total up there. 1293, you know it. That's 6th place right now.
That's a lot better than 2 pounds.
Hey, you're in 6th place right now, Jackie. Tim, I'll take, let me do this. All right, now we got it. Now we got it. There you go.
There you go.
I told you guys yesterday I'd never rule you guys out because you always charge up. You guys did just like I said you would. You figured it out. You got away from the wind. You caught fish today.
Well, we had it figured out. We just didn't figure on the wind blowing like it did yesterday. You know, we didn't, like I told you yesterday, we didn't prepare well enough for the wind we had. It allowed us to fish where we needed to today, and, you know, we got a decent sack of fish.
Very good. Jackie, you guys are right up there in the points hunt. Look, you ain't look at them twice. Look. This is important for you guys because I know you fished all the events so far. You guys up there in the top, I think, 4 or 5 in points.
We're second right now.
Second right now in points, right behind Ronnie Cap, Steve Coleman, and they had a tough day yesterday. So this is really important for you guys for the Angler Year race because another boat up for grabs, right?
Sure is.
All
Very
right.
important.
Yep. So I think you guys did what you need to do today.
We did.
Congratulations on your 2 days. Appreciate it a bunch.
Thank you.
Good to see you guys. Thank you.
You
Did you want to weigh a big fish?
Yeah.
Like to weigh a big fish. I got too long-winded there. There we go. 260 yesterday was a big fish. Get the wrong one.
I think I got the wrong one.
225. He said he got the wrong one. Hey, why don't you grab that, Jack? Hold it up anyway and see it there for you guys. There you go. Some nice Sardis fish. That's what we're talking about.
Thank y'all, folks.
There you go. We haven't seen the last of these guys. We'll see them on the next trip. Guys, congratulations. Thanks again. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 46, team of Doug Munch and Scott Watson. You want to talk about a boat? Check this boat out, guys. You got her, bud. We're going to have a contest if you guys want to count all the rods out. I count them every morning. There's more rods on that boat than I think there are rods on all the other boats combined. I think they had every color combination of crankbait on there, too. And I'm guessing they might troll crankbaits. I don't know. We're going to talk about it. But you guys look down there, there might be some crankbaits on there. I'm not sure. We're getting ready to come up here. Got the nice American Crappie Trail jerseys on, and I think we've got a nice little bag of fish there. Always a smile. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Well, you're smart because you know how to have the other guy carry the bag up.
Yeah, I seen him about slip when he come off the trailer there.
A little tough yesterday, wasn't it?
Bad tough.
Yep. 2-day total, 759. Anybody you guys like to thank?
Yeah, Jingo Baits has come out with a good crankbait. We got a fish here we want to weigh.
Okay, let's get this big fish weighed here. Let's hold him up for everybody to see too. Got him? Oh, I see him too. Woo! Here's a Sardis fish. Look at there. Yep, go ahead. Yep, 260 yesterday was the big crappie. Close. 233. Great day though. Great fish. Now, let's put this fish. Let's grab him. Hold him up real quick for the crowd, and so we can get a nice picture there. Now, tell us about this new crankbait.
They developed it, I guess, 2 years ago. They come out with it this year. And we just started to use them a little bit. We always used to use bandits, but it's got a lot more action. And down here, they will absolutely swallow it, which cost us 2 fish because I had gills hanging out. Because they just love them.
Just eating it.
Yeah, they're absolutely swallowing it. And it definitely, if we hadn't had to win yesterday, because Thursday was probably the most fun I've ever had crankbait in my life. I mean, there's no telling how many we caught. We caught, we was like, darn, we got to reel another one in. Here's another one on there. You know, and we'd have 3, 4 at a time. It was crazy.
All right, well, folks, if you guys want to check out these baits, probably for a little bit, maybe a big, beautiful silver boat out there, a bunch of them hanging off the side of them rods, right? Guys, thanks for fishing with us. We appreciate it. Thank you. Yep. All right, we're getting closer, guys. Coming up next, fishing by himself. And he is, I don't want to use the term legend, but he is a legend in this sport. He has done more for crappie fishing than most have even thought about doing. Folks, Whitey Outlaw, General Tire sponsored boat, had 570 yesterday. He's going to need 907 to take the lead today. I had the opportunity to check these fish this morning, and by gosh, Whitey, you whacked them.
Yeah, I had a pretty good day. A lot better than yesterday.
970 take the lead, and look at this, 1077 moved right up to the top, 1647. You're our new leader.
Thank you, thank you. I'd like to take a minute and thank General Tire and B&M Poles and Matt Morgan for putting this thing on, because I tell you, we've been, as crappie fishermen, we've been needing this for a good many years, Matt, and I want to thank you. We've been missing out, and I tell you, if you like fishing crappie tournaments, this is the one to fish, because they pay more money than any other business out there in the crappie panfish business. So keep watching this. It's going to get bigger and bigger and grow, and it's going to be good. And I want to thank you.
I got to tell you, Whitey, we've talked for 3 days now. We had a media fishing event. We talked about what's going to separate the young guys from the old guys, and you said, you know, there's a lot out there the old dogs can teach a lot of new tricks still. Wind came out. You had an average day like everybody else did, 5 pounds, but today you figured out something.
Well, at 12:30 I had 2 fish, and you know, being a seasoned tournament guy, you never give up, because any way you turn the front of the boat, that might be what you need right there. It might be 2 or 3 big fish, and I hit one spot at 12:45, and I caught 42 fish in 49 minutes.
42 fish in 49 minutes.
Over a pound. Every one of them was over a pound.
Wow.
It was unreal. It was unreal.
That's crazy.
And yeah, I thank the Lord for
it. You did. I told him, he said, he come off the water, and I tell you what, I've seen Whitey now at every tournament, and he was just excited there on the boat. Boy, you were just bouncing around, and I said, what's the deal? He said, man, all 4 of my rods going down. Now, folks, if you don't know, in Mississippi on this lake, you can only fish by yourself with 4 rods. Yep. So Whitey fished with half the rods that the other guys fished with. So 2 guys fished with 8 rods. He still did it with 4. And he said, man, it was one time I had all 4 of my rods down. I said, did you cuss? And he said, no. He said,
thank the Lord.
He said, I thank the Lord. He said, they were all just going everywhere, and he got them. So it was gone. 1647, Whitey. Congratulations. Awesome, awesome day for you. I'm sure we're going to talk to you later. Thank you, Whitey. Whitey Outlaw, everybody. A true professional, folks. Coming up next, we have team number 3, team of Paul Alpers and Clint Hibden. They are Martin Metal sponsored team. Another couple old legends in the sport. There comes Paul. Paul's got some fans out there. Paul, you made a little jump today. A jump in your fishing and a jump off the boat. 2 jumps. One jump off the boat and 1 jump fishing. Yesterday, a little short on the weigh-in, right?
Yep.
He says, yep, but today they stepped up 7 fish limit, 833, put your 2-day total at 833.
Yeah, we had a tough day yesterday. We couldn't get on our fish, but today it was good. Pulled up to our first waypoint, probably caught 30 fish off of it. So, you know, that's the way it goes. But this is a special place here for me. 33 years ago, I won the national championship right here on Sardis Lake. So had a lot of fun. I want to thank Batesville, the Civic Center, great hospitality here. Matt Morgan and Jeremy, Angie, Gary Dobbins. I'm about out of breath from jumping off that trailer, but
I've never seen you jump that good.
No, huh? But anyway, if it wouldn't been for those guys, Ranger Boats, SUPERCLEAN, General Tire, everybody, especially Martin Metal, getting us here, but none of us would be here fishing. But ACT rocks. So you guys get out there, tell your friends, your family, everybody, come and join us and have a lot of fun. We need to make this thing work because I waited 17 years to finally have big sponsors to get us where we are now, and they've done it. So if you will, just make sure you tell all your friends, family, and neighbors that ACT rocks. Let's keep this thing going, make it bigger and better than it ever has been. My dream has come true. Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Paul, thanks for everything you've done for the sport of fishing too. Appreciate it. Take care. Paul Alpers, everybody. All right, we're getting closer. We got a new leader. Whitey Outlaw was 1647. We're moving up to boat number 12. Bill Burnett and Anthony Reasons. Only 1647 behind the leader. Well, I didn't want to say he didn't catch any yesterday, so I thought it might be the better way to go. But he got them today. Bill says he's got 7. He's going to present up here to the weigh-in. Bill, how was it for you?
It's been a rough weekend for us, but we enjoyed it. It's an exciting new tournament trail. We look forward to coming back to many more of them. And we've got great sponsors, Ranger Boats, PM poles. I use most of that stuff. And unfortunately, this weekend for me, it just didn't quite work as well as I planned on. But it's a great event. Look forward to a bunch of them. The money's right. People don't mind traveling for the right deal.
814 for your 2-day total. Bill, good to see you again. Appreciate everything you do. Thanks so much.
Y'all have a great weekend.
You too. Bill Burnett, everybody. All right, coming up, we got another one. Boat number 27. They had 474 yesterday. They're going to need 1173 today. Team of Brad Essery and Mike Johnson. I think we're going to have to give prizes out for the best boat jump. Did you see him do the little side-offs jump and slid right in? How you doing, Brad?
Good time.
How
Good
was
time.
it out there? A little bit better today, wasn't it?
It was a lot drier than it was yesterday.
Got 4 fish today. Let's put her up here to the scale and see what we got. Right on the money, 5 pounds even. I can do my own math there. 974 for your 2-day total.
That's better. That's better. And Brad didn't fall out of the boat today.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but he was talking. I said, was it windy? He said, yeah, I got wet too. And I said, you got wet? And he said, yeah.
Yeah, I got wet. I got real wet.
Let's go ahead and tell him about it.
Well, I hung a drift sock on a stump, and Mike put me in charge of getting it off the stump. It didn't work out really well. $650 iPhone later. We'll work it out Monday with the boss man.
Where was the iPhone?
That was in my front pocket.
And where was the front pocket?
That was on my front thigh.
In the lake.
In the lake.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I didn't know.
But on a good note, the water's a whole lot warmer here than it is on Kentucky Lake right now. So the swimming wasn't bad at all.
All right. Well, we're glad you're safe. I know I didn't mean to pick on you there, but Brad, pleasure as always. Thanks a bunch. Appreciate you guys fishing with us. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Our official swimmer for our 2-day total. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 65, team of Stephen Sullivan and Jamie Robertson. They had 225 yesterday. Get him a little bit better today? He says he does. And there they come up to the stage. Looks like we got 6 fish today for you guys. Is that right? Yep. So you did a lot better today. Those look good. And they are a lot better. 930. Crowd likes it. 2-day total, 1155. What?
Well,
he says, go ahead.
It's a lot better than it was yesterday. I mean, we had a tough time yesterday, and we just couldn't get that last bite for our 7th fish. But we've got one big fish we want to weigh in right
Oh,
here.
yes, you do. Look at that fish, folks. Look at that. Can't decide which. Is that the one? 260 for a big fish. I think, ooh, almost had it. 252, right on the money, close. I saw it bump there, almost made that call, but just a hair off that 260. But great couple fish you got there. How'd you catch those fish?
We was out there spider rigging and running minnows, and when I caught that one, I wrapped up with another pole, and I had another big fish that we just couldn't land. It was, you know, we had to save one. So.
And that was the one that got saved.
Yeah.
Very good. Hold that up one more time. Let's folks see that fish. Look at that, folks. That's a nice, nice Sardis fish. Guys, oh, go ahead.
I just wanted to say thanks to the American Crappie Trail for coming to Batesville. Being from Batesville, this has been it's a first-class run operation, and it was a great tournament. And sure hope y'all are going to come back here again because we had a blast.
I keep saying, but we don't have first-class operations without first-class anglers. Guys, appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. Thank you. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 45. He had 403 yesterday. I'm going to put him right out there with Whitey Outlaw. Guy that had to do it by himself. Barry Morrow. Barry's got some fans there, you bet. Have 403, Barry. Looks like you got 3 fish to bring up there today. Tell us about your experience out there at Sardis.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I love the lake. It's a lot of fun out there. The weather certainly gave everybody challenges, but it was the same for everybody. I lost some fish today, but hey, that's part of it, and I'm looking forward to coming back.
$3.99 today, put you $8.02 for your total. Anybody you'd like to thank while you're out there?
Well, first of all, thanks for having this tournament here, and it's a great place to fish, and all of my sponsors are in the Truman Lake area, which we'll be headed to in probably a month.
August 11th and 12th.
You know, Beaver Bottom Baits, Bobby Garland Baits, Everhart's, Pro's Choice Marine, all those sponsors are in the Truman area, so all fishermen that go to that tournament, if they need anything, look me up or look at the sponsors up. They'll find what they need.
Very good. And we're excited. That's our next stop, Barry. We appreciate it as always. Good to see you. Thanks for fishing American Crappie Trail with us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Barry Morrow, everybody. All right, coming up next, folks, just a reminder, Whitey Outlaw still leading it at 1647. We got boat number 39, Bruce McKeag and Barry Bunch. They had 155 yesterday. I think they did a little better today. He let everybody know we're here. Come on up, let's get these fish weighed. You're good. I won't make you talk, I promise. He says he's got one big fish he'd like to weigh. Let's get these 5 fish here. Those are a good 5 fish. 712, put your 2-day total out there at 867. Let's get this big fish out and check it out. How was it out there today?
It's slow again today, but at least it wasn't near as windy.
Yeah, I hear you. 260s are big fish right now, and there we go. Almost got 2 pound, 1.85, 867 for your 2-day total. Let's grab that guy and hold him up there for everybody to see here real quick. Got him? Another nice Sardis fish. Guys, we appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks a bunch. Thank you. All right, coming up next, had a pretty good day yesterday. He had 621. He's going to need 1026 to move into the lead. Boat number 71, Johnny Walker and Bob Robinson. They're styling in the front seat. Another 521ZC, Z521C. I think he did that. Get those fish, Mr. Robinson. Let's check these things out. Folks, stick around because we're going to get these hot seats up, and we're going to have the top 10 anglers. We're going to knock them off one at a time. We're going to see who the winner of that Ranger R188C boat's going to be. Yeah, Johnny. Johnny's going to be the presenter of the fish today. And Bob's going to sit there and watch. 7 fish limit today. It's going to take 1026 to move you up there. It was feeling good, but it's a little short. 869 put your two-day total at 1490. Enough to put you in second place right now, though.
Well, good. You got to be kidding.
Now, you said that yesterday. I called your weight, and I said, here's where you're at. And you went, well, that's a surprise. Tell you today at 1490, you got second place. And you went, well, that's a surprise.
All right. Thank you.
Tell me something else. What'd you catch those fish on?
Well, we were pulling crankbaits all day.
All right.
Stayed out in deep water.
Not pushing, but pulling from behind the boat, right?
Well, Bob had a secret stump, and we looked for it all day. Never found it.
Never found it?
Nope.
Is that the one that has 16-year crankbait stuck to it?
That's it.
That's the one?
I couldn't get him to go to that stump for nothing all day long. 2-pounders all over it.
Guys, we appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. We're going to take a quick, I think we're going to take a quick little break. Nope. Okay, here we go. I'm going to give you your fish. Thanks for fishing with us, guys. We appreciate it. No, either way. You can come on either way. There you go. I was going to pass it over to Matt Morgan, but now I'm going to pass it over to Matt Morgan.
Now you pass it
All
over.
right.
All right. Rhonda Reed from Gun Barrel City, Texas. Cancer survivor. Been cancer-free for 1 year. Hey, yeah. Louder.
You're the best, bro.
Shut up.
I'm going to let Rhonda talk. I want everybody to pay attention, everybody watching live. She's got a heck of a good story. She's got everything inside her that I would look for. A beautiful smile. She's a survivor. She's a fighter. I want everyone at home watching to hear this story, and I want your help.
In November 2015, I was diagnosed with stage 3 ovarian cancer. And it was quite a shock to me because I'm a rule follower. If I'm supposed to have a pap smear once a year, I'm there once a year. If I have to have a mammogram, I'm there when I'm supposed to have that. And come to find out, there is no early screening test for ovarian cancer. And the symptoms are very, very generic. And so after I went through several months of a pretty hard battle, Jay and I talked about what we wanted to do to spread the word, because I didn't know about it and nobody I'd ever known knew anything about it. And so what we decided to do is take what we love to do, which is crappie fish, and use our boat and raise money for the National Ovarian Cancer Coalition, which is a nonprofit organization that looks for an early screening test that the FDA will approve, and they're looking for a cure for it, and also spreading awareness of this. And so what we've done is we've asked for donations. Anybody that gives donations straight to the NOCC, we have logos and names on our boat. We want to fill up our boat with as many names and logos as we can, and we want to send as much money as we can so that we can find an early screening test for this, and so it's not found in such late stages.
We've got, I guarantee you, thousands of people watching right now. If they wanted to make a donation, which on Thursday night we had a captain's meeting here, and on the fly we turned around a Lucas Oil box. We raised over $1,000 by the time you walked out the front doors. That's what crappie fishermen do. But the folks at home, if they wanted to make a donation, they would look where?
You would go to give.ovarian.org/Team Reeve, and you can donate with credit card online, or you can send me an email at Rhonda, R-H-O-N-D-A, at reeveaugustine.com, and I can send you a PDF of our brochures. We have brochures out in our pickup. Any way you can give money would be great. Right, yeah, we need it. And I want to leave you with some numbers. Over 22,000 women will be diagnosed with this disease this year. Of those women, over 14,000 will die. And the ones that live, less than half of them live for 5 years because it returns. So please, we need your help. We got to change those numbers.
Let's give her a huge round of applause. She's a survivor. She's a fighter. That's exactly right. Truly appreciate you fishing with us this weekend. Come on, Jamie.
All right, Matt, stick around. Hey, hold this mic real quick. I just noticed, you can go. Like, what? No,
thank you, Rhonda.
I just went out back. I noticed that we're winding her down.
Okay.
The first, I think we got maybe 10 or 12, maybe a little 14 ways in. Then we're going to go to our top 10.
All right.
What's going to happen?
I tell you, I'm not going to waver. I said it was going to be very, very, very close. I know that there's a boat here that was in 11th or 12th place yesterday. Has a really, really good bag of fish. Calhoun. He's got a big bag of fish. So he's going to make a push. But I said it was Terry Stewart's to win or lose. I know he hasn't weighed his fish. I think he's got a shot, but I truly like Solomon and Waters for sneak right in there, you know. And they haven't won in a long time. We've talked over here for about 5 minutes earlier. This is what they have wanted to see in crappie fishing for the last 25 plus years. And it'd be cool. Whoever wins it, it's going to be an awesome deal for them. There's no question. But it'd be cool for those guys to come through with a win right here. They deserve it. And, hey, we're getting close, so.
I know. That's why I just wanted to just get your take on it, because I'm starting to get those butterflies kind of building up inside where you start to get excited as we're getting to the end. I just wanted to see if you had that energy too.
It is. You know, we definitely talked about this. Sam and I talked about this a couple of times this week, that American Crappie Trails weigh-ins truly feel like there's an electricity and a hype and a vibe that I don't know that I have ever seen in crappie fishing. And that's not to be braggadocious, it's not to be hoity. It truly seems as if the people, the anglers, the guys, the folks in the crowd are really so in tune with what's going on that it kind of gives me the goosebumps from time to time.
Me too. I'm excited. So you know what? Let's do it. Thank you, Matt. Let's get going again. Nope, I'll take it. 1647, still Whitey Outlaws holding on. But right now we've got boat number 56, John Shantz and Scott Hunt. Those guys are in the top 10 in the Angler of the Year points right now. I think they're in 6th place. They had 542 yesterday. They're going to need 1105 to take in the lead. They got a 7-fish limit too. John Shantz, get on up here. Let's see what we got. Making you hurry because I know Scott's going to run and beat you to it. There you go. And we do have a good 7-fish limit here. It was creeping up there. 794 gives you 2-day total of 1336. Puts you right there at about 7th place. But important for points, right, John?
That's right, man. It's good
now,
day, tough.
You know, I told John the other day, I said, you're 6th in points, and he said, I am.
Yeah, but we'd like to thank Bug Band Dan, Team Cropaholic, Jerry, and Offshore Tackle.
You know, we were yesterday evening, we were getting done releasing the fish, and we have one of our helpers here, Jeremy Dehart. He's in the back, and he's helping out, but he is a mosquito magnet. And
just shy.
Just shy
catching Whitey.
But yeah, but Whitey did it by himself. But probably you did too.
Yeah.
Did you? I'm sorry. How was it for you out there today?
It was still tough, but we were able to fish the water that we wanted to fish yesterday. The wind just kept us from fishing it yesterday, of course. But we knew the fish were there. We just, couldn't fish it. So.
Yep, and I think if I checked right, you guys were right up there in points, 12th, 16th, somewhere in there? You're not too far out at all on the points race at all.
No.
So maybe not the weights that we wanted today, but definitely in the Angler of the Year overall points, really important this time.
Yep, it'll be a good spot. We'll probably get bumped a little ways, but it'll be all right.
All right, now real quick, I know back home you've got a wife.
Yep.
Got a baby.
Yep.
Got another one on the way.
Yep.
And she's taking on another endeavor too.
That's right.
What's she doing?
Moving her shop right next
She opened
door
up
to
her
you.
own. She opened up her own hair salon.
Yes, sir.
You better say hello and say thank you.
I know she's watching. Thanks, babe.
Yep, because she's working and you're fishing, right?
That's correct.
All right, Kayla, I told you I'd make him say thank you, so there you go. Phil.
To bring them in, we talked and looking back, maybe we should have brought them in, but you got to make that decision. And
yep, but
and
so
we chose not to, but we had 7 a day.
Yep, I know we were talking about the other day. Bringing short fish to the scale is a violation of the law, and that is the immediate disqualification. So I know it's important that you got to do it the right way. Yep,
that's right.
683, Dan, for your 2-day total.
Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it. We had a tough time yesterday with that wind. Our fish that we had located were out in the waves, so we couldn't go out there and hit them. Today, we caught a good limit. We had about 10 keepers today. We want to let everybody know here, this is the way to go. ACT is the way to go. We believe Matt's doing it right. You guys are doing it right. This is a good venue. Sam, keep up the good work. Appreciate it very, very much. We want to thank our sponsors. Sponsors like Ranger Boats Yamaha. We want to thank Bobby Garland, Offshore Boards. We want to thank also B&M Poles, who's here, a big sponsor. Rod Sox is here as well, among other sponsors like Power Pole. We want to thank them for letting us come here and see all of you. And keep up the good fishing out there. Keep up the good work. Come read Crappie Now. Come follow us on Crappie Country and watch ACT.
Very good. I can't say it any better. Garrett, anything you'd like to add? Thank you. All right. Guys, appreciate it. Dan Dannemiller and Garrett Steele. Thank you, Dan. Sorry. All right, coming up next, they were our Kentucky Lake winners. They had 392 yesterday. They are boat number 15, the Super Clean sponsored team. Give it up for Ronnie Capps and Steve Coleman. Get your hippity hop up here, buddy.
Right, my man.
Set a new day, and it was, wasn't it?
There's 7 of them for you.
There you go. 951 on your 392. 1343 puts you right up there in the top 10.
All
Big
right.
adjustment. I know the wind was not your favorite thing yesterday, but
Man, I tell you what, my hats are off to anybody that made it through 2 days of this tournament and even weighed a fish. I'm serious. This is the hardest crappie fishing I've ever seen. Ever. I can't remember any tournament that was this bad as far as weather and dealing with a bite. But anyway, we done stupid stuff and wound up with 7 today. We were so lucky to get them, I'm telling you. My hats, both of our hats are completely off to that man right there. He goes at this just like he went at fishing when I was competing with him years ago. And honestly, so proud to have him.
Very good.
Our sponsors, our new 2017 sponsor, SUPERCLEAN. Say big shout out to them, B&M Poles, Miss Ann, Lake Fork. We use a lot of stuff, too many to name almost, but super people, super tournament.
this 7-fish limit was very important to you because you guys right now are our current points leaders in the Angler of the Year for the race for another Ranger bass boat. So this limit was more important than just redeeming yourself from yesterday.
Oh, yeah. You know, I was so happy not to see those waves. Myself and Steve, we're getting a little bit older. And, you know, yesterday we made a call that was really a safety call, honestly. We stayed near the dam end. We had a west wind blowing off that dam. And it was calm, you know, on that area. I figured we could maybe catch 7. It didn't happen. Wound up with 3. But late in the day, I made a run to the other end. And I'm telling you what, I thought I was on the ocean. It was terrible. It was terrible. We were just so lucky to catch 3 fish down there yesterday. So anyway.
Well, you're all superstars in my book. Ronnie Capps, thank you. Steve, I never let you talk, but
man, I tell you what, I've had a wonderful time. But he didn't tell you yesterday that we had, at one time, we were actually a submarine.
The submarine, you plunge one?
Yeah, we plunged one.
Who is the pilot?
He is.
All right.
Yeah, blame it on him. But we had a wonderful time, you know, B&M, SUPERCLEAN, Matt, you know, it's top of the notch. That's all I can say.
Very good.
You know.
Guys, you guys are superstars in my book. Thanks so much for fishing with us. We appreciate it. Ronnie Capps, Steve Coleman. Probably got enough there to hold on to that points lead, too. So, coming up next, we have boat number 28, team of Charlie Fitzgerald and Josh passing. They had 250 yesterday. They're going to need 1397 to move into the lead, which is still being held by Whitey Outlaw with 1647. Looks like he's got some decent fish there. Well, are you tired?
I'm wore out.
Wore out.
Wore slap out.
4 fish today to put to the scale on your 250 yesterday. 513 today. Put your total at 763 for your 2-day total.
Man, we had fun. We caught a lot of fish. I can't tell you how many we caught. 11 and a half, 11 3/4. I mean, next year this lake's going to be just awesome. But I'd like to thank my wife and my family for allowing me to come out here. The good Lord for keeping us all safe. And I especially want to thank y'all. Guys, I don't know if this weekend fishing was tough. It was 30-mile-an-hour winds Friday. And ACT's #1 priority was keeping the anglers safe. And that, to me, is awesome. And raising money, not just for them. I mean, it's just the NOCC, firehouse burnt down. I mean, that's just awesome. I mean, you won't find a greater group of guys than what you see here. And I want to thank y'all.
All right, we appreciate the kind words. Thanks so much, guys. Couldn't do without you fishing with us. Thank you. Got her there? Okay. All right, coming up next, they had 387 yesterday, but don't let them fool you because 260 of it was the big fish of the tournament so far. Give it up boat number 19, Warren Cotton and Thomas Hill. And they were dragging their feet this morning, too. Oh, did I say that out loud? I didn't mean to say that, did I? He told me, I'm going to make him sneak up here, look. Traffic shuffle. You can come on up. We'll wait on him. So this morning you were late. I just want to put that out there, everybody know.
I'm not the driver.
All right. I'm just saying. Six fish today. He said they had to go get their special bait. Only one kind of minnow for you guys. 705. 1092 for your 2-day total. That puts you up there around the top 20 still.
Right.
But let's talk about that fish yesterday.
Fish yesterday was that guy right there.
I can tell you all about it.
All right, tell us about it. We all want to know because it's holding still.
All day long, 0 fish. We drove to every ramp on the lake to try to put in, but it was so rough. And we made the call about 3 o'clock to go down the lake. At 5:25, we caught a 12.5-inch fish. At 5:30, the 2.6 hit. He couldn't get the net quick enough for me. but that's how it happened.
Was it on a minnow?
It was on a big bite triple tip grub.
There we go.
And a minnow. Yeah.
Was not on live bait then. You jigged that fish.
No, it's slow troll.
Slow trolling.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, so far we're getting down to the top 10. There's a few boats left still to weigh. Think that 260 is going to hold?
I think so.
He thinks so. We're going to find out, guys. Mr. Cotton, Mr. Hill, thanks for fishing with us. We appreciate it. Our current big fish leaders, folks. All right. All right, coming up next, we have another Martin Metal Wrap team. They're from Truman Lake area. They are boat number 41, Brian McGee and Scott Rimper. Okay. All right, we've got Brian coming up, and Brian's getting out of the truck. Scott's going to jump out. Styling flip-flops. Martin Metal team coming up both sides. I'm cornered. You doing, guys? 126 yesterday, but a big improvement on these 4 today. That's a good 4 fish, isn't it? 634.
634. 634.
634. 760 for your 2-day total.
Oh yeah, we had a good time. It was tough. We just stuck in there and grounded out. I mean, go big or go home. We fished where we knew the big fish were at. We just could not get them to eat the last 2 days, but that's part of it. We had fun. Got a lot of fish pre-fishing. I'd love to come back here. It's a great place to be, and I think Matt, man, he's putting on a heck of a tournament.
What about this crowd in this format? Oh, is this something else?
It's great.
Yep, Scott, how is it for a drive-through weigh-in for crappie fishing?
Hey, it's fancy. It's fancy.
Fancy.
Why do my hands keep floating up?
You just keep your hands down.
I don't know.
That's what you got to do. Brian, Scott, appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. Yep, he wants to weigh a big fish. I'm sorry. All right. There's a nice fish. Going for that 260. Does he have it? Was close. 240, just a hair off of that 260, but a great fish. Hold that up there for Mr. Huffman there for you to see. That's another nice Sardis fish right there. What'd you catch that on, Scott?
A hook? No, Bobby Garland baits. We were running Bobby Garland and Mid-South tubes.
What?
And we were pushing them with minnows.
Color?
The minnows are green.
No,
and they
no,
got
no, no, the
white.
jig.
I was running, it was a metallic flake. It was a silver metallic flake that I
There
had.
we go. So
And
more of a minnow presence.
Yes, yeah.
All right, that's all you get. Brian, thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate you guys fishing with us. Close to the big fish, but not quite close enough. All right, coming up next, they were our Lake D'Arbonne winners. They've already won themselves one Ranger bass boat. Had a little bit of a struggle yesterday, 227. Got 4 fish today. They're going to need 14-20 to take the lead. We've got Josh Gowan, Alex Rude, and the dog Gracie. Come on, Gracie. All right, Josh. How goes it?
It was still a struggle today. Less of a struggle, but still a struggle.
437, 664 for your 2-day totals. Something I'd like to talk to you a little bit about, and something I just keep forgetting. You guys do a lot of work for us for the American Crappie Trail magazine, is that right?
Yeah, we do. We put out the American Crappie Trail magazine and the Wild West Bass Trail magazine. She does most of the work, really. I just...
All right, well, why don't you step over here a little bit. Alex, tell us about the Crappie Trail magazine.
It's just, it gives a summary of the tournament. We do some highlights. We interview some of the anglers. We get everything about what they did, as much as the secrets that they'll give us, at least. And it does some highlights of some of our sponsors. It's a really great thing. You can get it on Facebook, on American Crappie Trail, or on their website. So you
Okay.
put one out for every tournament.
And I think you have some angler highlights in there also. You do an angler profile on the issues.
Feature 2
and
fishermen every tournament, so it's not necessarily someone who won. We just pick someone, so it's a pretty cool thing.
All right, if you can't find one salmon, I said we'd volunteer for the profile. Okay?
I'll try and get you in there.
All right, is Gracie editing?
Yeah, she does all the work.
I
really,
thought she
really.
did. All right, guys, appreciate everything you do for ACT. What our Lake D'Arbonne winners. Oh, and Gracie, thank you. All right, guys, appreciate it. Thanks so much. Thank you, guys. Guys, I know it's hard to say, but Whitey Outlaw is still hanging on at that 1647. And we've got boat number 34 coming up, Morris Jarrett and Larry Bivens. They had 211 yesterday. They've got a 7-fish limit today. Curious to see what these 7 are. They're going to need 1436 to jump up into the lead. Well, don't laugh like that, because this lake is full of 2-pound fish, and I have no idea how big your 7 fish are.
We didn't find them today, not the 2-pounders.
He said he didn't find them today, but you found a good string. 849 puts you at 2-day total of 1060. How was your experience here in Sardis?
Great. It was a tough day yesterday. Today we did find the fish, but no 3-pounders.
No 3-pounders, no 2-pounders either, was there?
No.
Anybody you guys like to thank?
M&D Outfitters.
M&D Outfitters, that it? Guys, appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. All right, we're getting closer to that top 10, but coming up next, we've got the team number 58. They had 721 yesterday. They are the team boat number 58. Steve Shepard and Mike Shepard. They're going to need 926 today. They've got a 7-fish limit. Let's see what we've got going on here today. What do you think, guys? You got it? You usually say maybe? No? 926. You were right, but close. 755, 2-day total, 1476. Good enough to still put you in 5th or 6th place.
Yeah, it was tough.
It was tough. How'd you guys catch these fish today?
Pushing minnows.
Pushing minnows. Now, for those out there that are watching us on the internet, watching us on television, pushing minnows is what?
Spider rigging.
Spider rigging in a nutshell is what?
Double hook minnow rig.
2 hooks, 2 minnows, rods typically from 10 to 18 feet long out of the front of your boat, using your trolling motor to go forward, correct?
Yes.
So you push over the brush piles first before the boat runs over them?
Yes.
Do you guys use your electronics?
Yeah.
During the tournament? I know some guys that turn them off because they're afraid the electronics are going to shake up the brush piles. You believe that?
No.
Me either. That's what maybe we need to do. Guys, appreciate you fishing with us. Great 2-day total. Good job. There you go. All right, we're getting closer. Next up, we have boat number 36. They had 373 yesterday. They're going to need 1274 today. They do have a 7-fish limit. Jimmy Ayers and Mike Clinard. Nope, we've got Turners. Let's go back and change that one over. Let's back up and start over again. There we go. Let's start over. Boat number 69 had 765 yesterday. Great string. Got a couple today. Paul Turner and Elizabeth Turner. I think we got a good one, though. You guess? And what's your dog's name?
Gus.
Is she a biter?
No, it's
No,
a he.
Is he a biter?
No.
All right. 2 fish. 309 for your 2 fish total, but we've got one in here we need to check, don't we? Yeah, I think we do. Let's check him out. 260's big fish. I thought it looked awfully good today. Check that guy out. Well, I knew it was a good one, though. 202. Great 2-day total for you. Let's hold that one up there for everybody to see one more time. Got it? Did you catch him?
I did.
Yep, she caught it. What'd you catch him on?
A gnat and a minnow.
A gnat and a minnow. Now, what is a gnat other than that little bitty bug that always swarms around my head? It's a gnat. All right, so he caught it on a gnat. Paul, just real quick. I'll get there. Come here, buddy. Yesterday you had a good sack, and the weather calmed down today. What changed for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we stayed out of our big fish all week, and we was doing averaging 13 pounds there. We went back today, and we fished there till 2 o'clock. Didn't have a fish, and we moved. I don't know what happened. I guess the waves shook them up.
Well, you guys are always doing a very successful in tournament trail. We sure appreciate you fishing with us. Sorry it didn't work out that way, but great day, great fish. Appreciate it. Thanks for fishing with us, guys. Go ahead. Now we're going to come up and see boat number 36, team of Jimmy Ayers and Mike Clinard, who had 373 yesterday, and they're going to need 1274 today. But they do have a 7-fish limit. But is it a good 7-fish, guys? He says he feels pretty good. Now, guys, this is the first time I've heard that, and that bag looks pretty darn good from here. Had 373 yesterday, going to need 1274. Let's see what we got here, guys. Good string, 909, put your 2-day total 1282, setting you right about 14th place. That's a big jump for you guys.
A lot better day today. We put the crankbaits up and got the double rig minnows out, went to work. A lot better weather, and just a great day. Y'all have done a great job. ACT put on a heck of a show this week with a lot of hard work, and we thank you.
Yeah, it is, but this is a great facility, and we're in the cool today.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's something else. We're out in the sun underneath the awning trying to wave. I mean, Batesville's taking care of us awfully well today.
It's been really nice. All for good folks.
Real quick, because you guys said you went from jigs, went to minnows, or went from crankbaits to minnows. Just for those out there that are watching, they're talking about you guys being professionals in fishing. About how many minnows does the average pro go through in a day of fishing?
We probably went through 8 or 10 dozen a day, and caught a lot of fish. Sardis Lake is just an awesome lake right now, and it's going to be a lot better next year. We had a lot of 11.5-inch fish, so it's been a good day.
Right on. Anybody else you'd like to add?
He said it all.
He said it all. Guys, appreciate it. Great 2-day total. Nice jump up. Jimmy Ayers and Mike Clinard. All right, coming up next, we've got boat number 74, team of Kent Watson, Matthew Outlaw, our Lucas Oil sponsored team. They had 566 yesterday. They've got a 7-fish limit today. Kent's got his B&M pole wrap shirt on, and here comes Matt. Got him today, Kent?
We got 7. No good fish today, but we got 7.
You got a good 7 right there. 935. Put your 2-day total up 1501. Got you in 3rd place overall right now.
Well, that's better than we thought we'd have, so we're doing good. We caught a lot of fish today. We just couldn't get the big ones to bite. We had a good time. I want to thank Lucas Oil, B&M Poles, American Crappie Trail, and all their
I'm gonna cheat
American
that.
Crappie Trail and all their sponsors. City of Batesville. This is just amazing what they've done here. I mean, this is a awesome experience, and it's only going to get better.
Now, when we were guessing the weight this morning, I said around 10, didn't I?
You said 11.
935. Who's closer? I think you said 8.
you was closer.
All right, I just was making sure because I said I wasn't that good at guessing. But, guys, it was a pleasure to see you out there. Congratulations on a great 2 days. You guys are in the hunt, too, in the points for Angler of the Year. Is that right?
Yeah, we was in third coming into here, so we needed a decent finish, and hopefully this will help us out some.
Valuable points necessary. Guys, congratulations again, Matt. Appreciate it. Kent Watson, our Lucas Oil sponsored and B&M sponsored team. Congratulations, guys. Appreciate it. All right, we're getting closer. We've got boat number 14, team of Brad Calhoun and Clay Blair. They had 759 yesterday. They've got a 7-fish limit today. I think he said he's got a pretty decent string today, too. He's going to need 888 to jump into the lead. Folks, I think he might have it. Do you?
I don't know. It's going to be, we'll see.
We're going to see. Oh, look at this, folks. That's a string. 1241 on your 759. 20 pounds on the money. You are new leaders, guys. And I knew you said earlier, you said, man, I think we got a pretty good string. And that's 20 pounds a 2-day total. That's 10 pounds a day on average. You guys whacked them. Let's hear about it.
Yeah, we had a pretty good day today. I wish we could have fished in there yesterday, but the wind was so rough we just couldn't get in there. And but we were able, we had at 12 o'clock we had 7 fish keepers in the live well, and from 12 to 2 we took all those keepers out and replaced them with bigger fish. We got on some good fish and were able to catch them, and with B&M poles definitely. So I just want to thank the good Lord too, because if it wasn't for him we wouldn't be able to do this.
There you go. Now let's talk a little bit about pattern and how you guys did this. You guys went out and did you spider rig, or were you on the crankbait the Sardis is known for?
We started off spider rigging this morning, slow trolling, minnows and jigs, and then we turned around and single pole jigs and in the timber, and was able to find some fish and to do it.
Very good. Well, I look back here. I think we only have, 3 boats left in the weigh-in. Then we're going to start the top 10 showdown. I think you guys might need to stick around. Oh, you're going to weigh. He wants to weigh a big fish too. You bet we do. Let's find that big fish. 260 is the big fish from yesterday. Team of Cotton and Hill. And those are some great fish. We're going to hold them up here in just a second too. That the one? You already put it in there. 230, just a hair off that 260, but a great fish. Let's grab that and hold the rest up here and show these folks what this string is. Heavy string of the day, 20-pound 2-day total. Here, I'll cheat in there. You got that one? You get that one? Here, watch this. Oh, sorry, you got him? Look at that. Come here, you. There you go. Look at here. I'll sneak him in there. Yeah, we need one more hand. Anybody want to come down and hold the last one? All right, guys, our current leaders, Calhoun and Blair. Yep, thank you. Congratulations. Stick around. I'm sure we're going to be talking to you again here real soon. All right, coming up, we have got boat number 42. They had a 150 yesterday. Boat number 42, Brad Meyer, Dave Fouts. Got 6 fish today. And a beautiful Blue Ranger boat. And that boat right there, folks, I guarantee you will cut the water. Big improvement from yesterday, right?
Yes, a little bit. We didn't get 7, but we got some good ones.
And you did 691, 841 for your 2-day total. Obviously, you want to thank crappie.com.
Yeah, I want to thank Ed Mo's, crappie.com, and Parati Built rod holders. Those suckers held up good in the wind, I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you what, that beautiful Ranger boat, I'm sure does well in the wind also.
Oh, yeah. It held up good.
Very good. Guys, appreciate you all fishing with us. Thanks so much. Thank you. We're going to see you on the next one, right? Very good. Folks, that concludes our regular weigh-in right now, but you're going to have to stick around. We're going to take a little break, and we're going to find out the top 10 if they're going to be able to take the 20-pound lead of Calhoun and Blair off. Stick around. Top 10's coming right up. We'll be right back.
The future of boating is here. Now, get all the thrilling performance of an Evinrude E-Tech G2 in the new 150, 175, and 200 horsepower.
Bass fishing's fun, but half of these tournaments is like a boat race, trying to beat everybody down the lake. And with that Evinrude E-Tech G2, it's like driving a Corvette. That thing is passing everybody.
All the best-in-class torque of the Evinrude E-Tech G2 is now available from 150 to 300 horsepower.
This is a whole other level. The G2 is awesome.
To learn more, visit evinrude.com.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its third generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler Gray Haze.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler,
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
You bought her many years ago, and she's been there for you every day since. It's because you've taken care of her, pampered her. Only the best will do. That's why you choose Lucas Oil Marine products to protect her. Every day she starts, gets you there, and gets you back, even after all these years. Lucas Oil Marine products, because it's no fun to walk back to shore from the middle of the lake.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its third generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler Gray Haze.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler,
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
And we're back, folks. No, we're not back. Yeah, we'll try again. We're back, folks, right here at the American Crappie Trail. It's time to find out our final top 10 to find out who's going to be the winner. Look at this crowd. Is that something else? That's what we're talking about right here. It's Sardis, Mississippi, beautiful Batesville at the Batesville Civic Center. And, guys, I forgot to give you something. This is your weigh-in ticket. 20 pounds, our current leaders. Let me see that one more time. Day 1, 759, day 2, 1241. That's an amazing string. 20 pounds even with a 230 big fish. Are you guys ready to see if you're going to be able to ride this thing out? He says he's ready. You guys ready to see the top 10? I think I am too. All right, folks, coming up, he is boat number 22. He had 775 yesterday. He's going to need 1225 to take Mr. Calhoun and Mr. Blair off the seat. Let's give it up for Trent Driscoll and John Harrison. Going into the black bag there. Here comes Mr. Driscoll. B&M Pro Staff team. Again, they had 775 yesterday. Need 1225 to take it in. Kent?
We didn't do it today, boys. Didn't get but 3.
Just a hair off. 3 fish, 472. 2-day total, 1247. How was it?
You know, today was the conditions were good today. Yesterday was a lot harder for sure with the weather and the wind and everything. And we still had a good tournament. We caught a lot of fish during the week, and you know, it's fishing, guys. We all go out there. We all work really hard at this. We're all really, really passionate, and we're surrounded by the best anglers in the country right here in this room today. So I want to tell these guys right here, they did a fantastic job. To come from 7.5 pounds to 12.5 pounds, that's what it's all about right there. And we've all been there as tournament anglers. We've all been in that situation, you know, where you have a big comeback day and it makes you feel good and everything. I just want to thank ACT #1. This is fantastic. This is a great venue. Look at all the people in the crowd. Just the way this tournament trail is run is fantastic. You know, the rules, the conservation side of it, the off-limits period, everything they do, the whole production, I mean, this is taking crappie fishing to the next level, and that's what we all want. Yeah, let's hear it. Yeah,
That's right. That's
Thumbs
right.
up, guys.
That's
Yeah,
right.
That's what I'm talking about. So, also, just want to say thank you for the community, the Batesville community here. We're going to weigh a big one, so
Okay.
go ahead and put him on there. But, you know.
Josh, I'll let you do the honors there.
What a great venue. I've never seen a venue like this for a crappie tournament. Been doing this for a long time. So thank you, Batesville. Thank you, all the fans that came out today and all the tournament anglers. So
I almost thought you had it there.
235.
235,
All right.
just short of that 260. Guys, now here's one thing else we got to talk about just real quick.
Okay.
Guys finished top 10, 100% payback. We're definitely going to see you in the check line here in just a little bit.
Gosh, I hope so.
You will. It is a guarantee.
All right,
Josh,
thank you, everybody.
Thanks so much. Kent Driscoll, John Harrison, B&M Pro staff. Better get that fish there for you. Oh, he liked it. Yeah, you want to hold a picture of that fish here real quick?
All right.
There you go. I can take your microphone. All right, they're going to take a photo op, guys. You know what that means, right?
What's that?
You're guaranteed 9th place.
All right, well, that sounds good.
So far.
Let's see if we can get it better.
You want to step up? Or you just
Yeah,
want
let's step up.
If we can play that game, you know, like doing the game shows, you want to take your check now or you want to take the next one?
We'll take the next
We're
one.
going to try it again?
Yeah,
All
try
right.
it again.
You guys ready to see if they're going to stick out here? They're ready. All right, they had 780 yesterday. They need 1220 today. They are boat number 2, team of Jeremy Aldridge and Clint Egbert. And a little one. Hey, buddy. Again, they had 780 yesterday. They were sitting in 9th place. They need 1220 today. And, guys, they got a 7-fish limit. And here we go, guys. 1220 to take the lead. You don't really see what you got here. Hey there. 820 is going to put you at 16 pounds on the money. Just a hair off of that 20 pounds to take the lead, but a great, great top 10 for you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Who would you like to thank?
Shoot, I want to thank my partner for hanging in there with me 2 days. I tell you, after 2 days of fishing, when it's that tough and you still got a friend at the end of the day, you got a good partner. So.
Apparently you didn't say anything bad to him this weekend.
It was fun. We had a great time. Like I said, appreciate y'all coming to Batesville and the city of Batesville for hosting this great event. I mean, it was great. Yesterday was tough, the conditions, but today was tough mentally. Sitting there, poles fishing great, and fish just didn't bite good for us. But had a great time and great tournament. So.
All right, guys. Well, congratulations on top 10 finish. Appreciate it a bunch. Who's this one?
Say Harris.
That's Harris. That's Harris. All right. Again, congratulations, guys. Well done. All right, guys. I already know the answer what you want to do, right? You getting excited yet?
A little bit.
Yeah, that paycheck just keeps getting better and better and better. Let's see what we got here. They were in, I believe, 7th place yesterday. They had 810. They're going to need 1190 to take the lead. They've got a 7-fish limit. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for boat number 73, Robert Ward and Joey Lowry. Don't look like it, does it? Got 1 fish. Robert, they said they had 7. You had 1.
It was tough.
It's tough.
We gave it all we had. Weather, I don't know. We had a better day yesterday, but fish weren't there today. We stayed there to probably 1 o'clock. We started scrambling. We wound up with this one and go to the next one.
It's the grind fish. You said he had a good time. What you want to add there?
I had a good time.
You got windburnt today.
A little bit.
Either that or you're just embarrassed to be on TV.
Both.
Both. Guys, congratulations on your top 10. I know it didn't go out the way it was, but appreciate you fishing. Robert Ward. Okay, I tricked you there.
All right, a little bit nervous.
Now you're getting nervous?
Yeah, a little nervous.
Why?
Let's
because
go.
the weights get smaller
Yep,
and the checks get bigger, right?
Let's go to the next one.
He says, let's go to the next one. Are you ready to go to the next one?
Ready.
You sure?
Let's go.
All right. He says, let's go to the next one. So Josh, let's bring up the next one. He had 812 yesterday. I should say they had 812 yesterday. They will need 1188 to move into the lead. They are boat number 37. Let's give it up for Greg Mathenia and Mark Williams. Now, you know what it says on the screen? It said they got a 7-fish limit. Said they got 7. Let's see what we got here. That looks like 7. You're right. Greg, 7 fish today. You're going to need 1188 and just a hair short, 954. Put your 2-day total 766. Right there in second place right now.
It was great. We had a big time today, big time yesterday. We had fun fishing. I got a great partner here.
Mark, I know it was a bit challenging yesterday. I know there was a lot of adjustments today. You guys still shined out. You did a great job today, setting good in second place. How was it out there for you?
Man, it was tough. The big fish bite just wasn't on, and we just grinded one place out all day long, and lost one fish, probably about 1.75 pounds. It really hurt us, you know. But that's the only fish we lost, I believe, in 2 days. So we caught bunches of fish. We'd like to thank our sponsors, because without them, you know, it wouldn't be possible. Strike King, Mr. Crappie, Lou's, TH Marine, great sponsors, best in business.
Very good.
Had a great time. Those great fishery.
Well, congratulations on a great top 10 finish. Mark, Greg, again, thank you very much for fishing with us. Congratulations. And we're moving on. Appreciate it, guys. I got to count trucks. How many we got there? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. Next one come up had 834 yesterday. He needs 1166 today. He is boat number 7. Let's give it up for Phil Brown and Patrick Stone. I'll get there. I'm watching. You know where to look now, don't you? Got a 7 fish limit today. It looks like a good 7. Going to need 1166. What do you think, guys? He says he doesn't think so. It's bumping. 1097. That's going to put you at 1931. 6/10 out of the lead.
That's close.
But a great 2-day tournament for you guys.
A lot better today than it was yesterday.
It was. What happened today other than the wind laid down for you guys? And you caught the snot out of them.
We honestly, we had about 6 pounds at 2 o'clock. We went back to our starting spot and hit 5 fish as quick as you can catch them, and that's what they weigh.
You got a big one in there you want to weigh?
Yeah, I think so.
You want to try to weigh one? Okay. Boy, guys, I'll tell you what, it's getting close. Some beautiful fish there, guys. There we go. 260s are big fish right now. 227, great fish. Hold that up there for everybody to see. Great top 10 finish for you guys. Right now you're in second place, 1931. I know you want to thank Denali Rods, right?
Yeah, Denali Rods, we use 16-foot primes today. We were fishing about 22 or 23 feet deep, and they really made a difference. They got the backbone to get them up from that deep.
All right, this 1937 going to hold the rest of these guys?
No.
Doesn't think so? You already got a chance to look in their boats?
There's a couple of them back there.
We're going to find out. Guys, congratulations, great top 10. We're going to see you up in check line later. Congratulations. Moving on.
Getting a little more nervous each time.
Is it the butterflies or is that like tight stomach thing?
It's probably because I hadn't had a whole lot to eat today and thirsty too.
You want a bottle of water?
You got one?
I'll get you one.
I'd love it.
Yeah, we'll get you a bottle of water, no problem. As soon as the tournament's over. All right, coming up next, he had 838 yesterday. He's going to need 1162 to take the lead. They are boat number 72, the team of Michael Walters, Rick Solomon. They are a B&M Pro Staff sponsored team. They've got a 7-fish limit. And that looks like another good 7-fish limit. What do you think, Mike? You got them?
I don't think so.
Doesn't think so. Boy, it's going to be close, though. Look at this.
All right.
1109 puts you at 1947. Still good enough for second place. You bumped the last one down.
We'll take that.
You will take.
Oh, yeah.
Come on now. That's second place right now. How was it out there?
That puts us in at least 6th.
There you go. So you already done the math, didn't you?
Oh, well, that's pretty easy.
So you're guaranteed 6th. They're guaranteed 5th.
A lot better day, but I think that storm still affected the bite. At least it did for us. I'd just like to thank Minn Kota, Hummingbird, Southern Pro, B&M Poles, and Tight Lock. Boy, all those companies, and Ranger and Mercury. I mean, all of them make our job easy.
Anything you'd like to add there, Rick?
I'd like to thank the city of Batesville for hosting this, and Sardis Lake. This was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I want to thank you all for coming. I want to thank my wife and Jenny, Mike's wife, for being here. We really appreciate it.
One other thing, my family is having a very big reunion this evening, and they're celebrating my parents' 60th wedding anniversary. So if somebody's there and watching, I hope they are. Congratulations. That's
60
awesome.
years. How about that, folks? 60 years, second place. Rick Solomon, Michael Walters, congratulations. You're our second place team. Guaranteed sixth. Congratulations. We're going to see how that sticks out. Are you going to weigh one? Oh, yeah, well, right on down there. We'll get you. All right, guys, 5 to go. What do you think?
A little nervous, but I want to thank somebody. I want to thank my wife and kids because I've been on the road a lot, and I'm a fireman, so I stay gone a lot. And then to do this and stuff, I came home last night after being beat down with the rain and all the weather and the wind, and had a good supper cooked for me. So you can't beat that. I guarantee you. And I just want to thank them.
And we thank you for your service as firefighter. We appreciate that very much. All right, he had 8:45 yesterday. He fished by himself. He's got another 7-fish limit today. He's going to need 11:55. He is Power Pole sponsored. Charlie Bunning. And you got the fans there, Charlie. Here we go. 9:46, just a hair off. 1791 for your two-day total. It's going to put you right there in fourth place right now.
I'll take it.
Yeah, no kidding. I was talking about it earlier. I had Barry, that you know very well, Barry Morrow, fished by himself. It's a challenge out there to fish for a 4-rod set by yourself when you're fishing against these high-caliber quality pros out there. They're fishing twice as many rods and twice as many baits against you. So congratulations on that, number one.
Thank you.
Number two, how'd you catch them?
Used minnows, started out slow throwing jigs, of course muddy water baits. Couldn't catch any good ones practice, so went strictly minnow fishing. Double minnow rigs, and actually speeded up. I was pushing them about 1.1, 1.2 mile an hour to be able to catch them.
Well, I know we got Truman Lake coming up August 11th and 12th. I think we're going to see you there, maybe?
You betcha.
We're going to see you there. All right. Again, right now you're sitting in fourth place with the 1791. Charlie, a pleasure to see you. Congratulations on a great top 10 finish.
I'd like to thank all my sponsors. Of course, Power Pole, which is sponsors us. B&M Pole has been with Jack since 2005 when we won our first national champion. It's just been awesome. Offshore tackle or planer boards, they're great. Muddy water baits, Humminbird and Makota. If you haven't seen the new Gen 2s, you need to get in somebody's boat with them. It's unreal what you can see with them. It's just unbelievable.
Well, you saw some great ones, that's for sure.
Also, Pro Choice Marine in Warsaw is now I'm on their staff. And if anybody's looking for a nitro or a new Ranger boat, they need to call them because they definitely have some real good deals. They got 50 new Rangers coming in stock.
Wow. And then again, Rangers one of our sponsored tournaments for the American Crappie Trail. So Charlie, congratulations once again, everybody. A threat for sure. Charlie Bunning. Congratulations, Charlie. And then we were down to 3. Now you're guaranteed fourth, right?
You say so.
I say so. Let's move on to the next one. Guys, you ready to get down to the final 3, guys? They are. He had 886 yesterday. They're going to need 1114 today. Some of the picks on the early pre-show. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for boat number 59, Tony Shepard and Mike Shepard. Tony and Mike have a 7-fish limit. He says everybody got 7 fish? Yes, they probably do. Going to take 11-14 to get into the lead, guys. Boy, I was happy, but it's going to be a touch short. 863, two-day total, 1749. Puts you in 6th place right now. Great.
I'll take it.
Great finish for a 2-day. Congratulations on a top 10. Let's start there. How did you guys catch this fish this weekend?
Yesterday we planned for the hurricane tropical storm coming in. We found some fish in a little feeder creek about 8 to 10 foot deep. It wasn't a whole lot of fish, but we thought we could grind it out and catch 7. That's exactly what we've done. Today we got to go fish some stuff that we found on Monday and Tuesday, and it was on out in some 20 foot of water on a flat right up next to the dam. And we pulled up this morning and had 5 fish and like an eye, and then we fished the rest of the day for other 2 fish.
Very good. Mike, anything you want to add there?
I just thank the Lord that everybody was safe here today.
Absolutely. That was some kind of storm blew through here. But guys, great top 10 finish. Congratulations. I'm sure we're going to see you guys in the check line. We're going to see how it sticks out with these last two coming up. Guys, Mike Shepard, Tony Shepard, congratulations. Yep. Well, surprise, surprise, there's only 2 left.
2 left. Let's go.
He says that now the nervousness is gone. You just want to get it over with now, don't you? All right, let's get down to the second place finisher. He's a Missouri angler. They had 10-11 yesterday. Today they had a bad motor. They only had to run on their trolling motor. They still managed to put together a 7-fish limit, and they only need 989 to move into the lead. Let's give it up for boat number 24, Tony Egger and Travis Lepley. All right, Tony. 989 is going to put you up there. Second place finish, and it's going to look pretty good here. Let's see. Doggone it, 828. Put you at 1839. Right now in 4th place. Not what you were looking for, but like I said before, let's talk about the struggles you went through today.
Well, first of all, no excuses, because we lost a big fish. They filmed it. Had 2 other fish on. We should have got in. I probably want to thank Paul Alpers and Clint Hibden, Travis Bullock, and Philip Haynes, because they pulled us out, pulled us back in. We're fishing against these guys, and they still help us. So if they wouldn't have did that, we wouldn't have got to fish. And that means a lot to me.
Well said. Great 2 days for you. Tell us a little bit about how you guys caught your fish this weekend.
You know, we've never been here, either one of us. We come in, we like to troll. We pick the biggest creek. Everybody else did too the first day, but we just stuck with it. Fished double hook middle rigs, fished really slow, used smaller bait. Seen a lot of small bait this week, and just kind of covered some ground and had a good day yesterday. Probably should have caught one more good fish that we had on, but you know, that happens. They was biting light, hard to get in. So,
Travis, anything you'd like to add there?
No, thanks for Paul Alpers and
Travis.
for helping us out.
No problem. No. Now, Tony and I, we had a little discussion right before the weigh-in. We're all Missouri guys, and we said, you know what? Traveling's over now. It's time for you to come home, and we're going to see what's going to happen on your home water, right?
Let's come to Truman Lake, and let's come to Lake of the Ozarks.
Yep.
I'm ready.
Well, congratulations not only on being a first-timer on this lake, but pulling off what you did with the obstacles you overcame. Outstanding professional attempt by you guys. Congratulations on your top 10 finish. Tony Egger and Travis Lepley, folks. All right, guys, we're down to the last one. We're about to find out who the showdown at Sardis Lake, brought to you by SUPERCLEAN, is going to be. Mr. Morgan is bringing up the trophies. I know you guys are worried. Come on, let's stand on up here with us. You can just read it with me if you want. We'll all sing it together.
4 fish.
No, that's not the case. They had 1098 yesterday. They're going to need 902 to not only take the lead, but to be the champions of Sardis Lake. Let's bring in boat number 62, the team of Terry Stewart and Cole Stewart. Okay. And yes, they have a 7-fish limit. And it's the moment of truth to find out who our super clean showdown right here on Sardis Lake is going to be. We've got a team of Calhoun and Blair over here on one side. We've got Stewart and Stewart coming up on this side. We're going to find out here real quick. Going to take 902. Here we go for the championship right here at Sardis Lake. And they're going to do it. 1048 puts it at 2146. You guys are our showdown at Sardis Lake champions right here in beautiful Batesville. Guys, what's going through your mind right now?
Oh man, a lot right now. Surprise, most of all. Got my man Calhoun over here. We thought they might have it on us there, but we lucked up and hey man, it's just an incredible dream come true. Hard to believe, a lot of luck. You know, people, oh, he just saying, look, I'm telling you, it's a lot of luck and thankfulness, man. Look, we want to thank ACT, Matt Morgan, and all his team, Sam Heaton, and all these guys that are putting this on and building the sport of crappie fishing. Like I say, it's just hey, to be with my man Cole right here, couldn't have done it without him. I told everybody I netted one of his fish yesterday. It hopped out of the net, it back into the water, and anyway, we lucked up and got him in, and man, we just love the sport of crappie fishing. Want to thank Magnolia Crappie Club, several of these guys over here, man, that hey, I learned more from them guys than just about anybody, and thank all y'all for coming out and supporting ACT, and we just appreciate everything.
Yep, we're all going to talk here in just a minute, okay? So everybody stick around. We're going to talk a lot about fishing, but right now, you know what? A charge from the bottom to the top. Second place finish. Guys, congratulations. Great finish.
Well, we appreciate it. And Terry, congratulations on you and your son, man. Y'all did a great job and everything. And I knew yesterday after y'all were in first place and had a pretty good sack that you most likely, I didn't know what the other guys had, but I knew it was going to be hard to beat. And then you told Brad that you had about 9 pounds, so I was really nervous then. Well, congratulations, guys.
Congratulations to you guys, too. Guys, stick around. We're going to talk to the champions here in just a second, right here at Sardis Lake, the Batesville Civic Center. Hold them guys up big and proud. We're going to be right back. Stick around.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its 3rd generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field-tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler Gray Head.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler,
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its 3rd generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field-tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
Well, we're here with the winners here at Sardis Lake, and it is a monumental, I'm so shook up. It's a great day. We got a father and son team. You know, I don't guess there's anything any better than that. How do you feel?
I'm just surprised and thankful to be here and glad to be here with him.
Are you proud of your dad?
Oh, very. Yes, sir.
Cole, looks like your eyes are watered up just a little bit, son. Huh? This is awesome. You know, I've fished tournaments with my oldest boy, Drew, fished them with Dylan. This right here is what crappie fishing's all about. Everybody says adult, youth, male, female. It's all one division here at ACT, and this right here proves why.
That's exactly right. And we're proud of every one of our anglers, especially the guys that come up and congratulated you and slapped you on the back, that you've read articles about, you've seen TV shows about, and told you congratulations. There can't be much better feeling than that.
No, sir. No, sir.
You're going to use that money to get an education, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Go to college.
Go to college and maybe get a date.
Continue college. Yes.
Terry, I want to ask Terry, as a dad, oh, here we go. Terry, come on now. This is the raw stuff. Terry, as dad, sitting next to him, give it to me.
Hey, man, it don't get any better than this, Matt. Just so thankful just to fish anytime, tournament or whatever, you know, to fish with your son. And hey, man, just thankful that he's hung with me, that I didn't burn him out as he was a kid and out there keeping him out there all day. And it's just incredible, man. Really so thankful to be here. And like I say, it's a dream come true, man. Hard to imagine.
It's a tough deal. You know, Terry, I met Terry probably 5 years ago. We were at a Magnolia. Kent and I fished a Big Mama Magnolia tournament at Grenada, Mississippi. And I've nicknamed Terry Bub. Terry always says, hey, Bub, let me ask you a question there, Bub. You know, and it always gets to laughing, you know, and it's always, hey, Bub, this, hey, Bub, that. Bub, Sam and I got a check right here for $25,000 for a brand new Ranger RT 188C with a 115 horsepower Evinrude motor on the back.
Hey, Bub, it don't get much better than
Hey,
that,
Bub, it
That's-
don't get
that's what
much
I'm
better.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
What do you
guys-
think, Cole? You don't know.
No, I don't even know. I can't even think about it.
All right, quickly, hey, let's give them the information. Terry, day one, where'd you fish? How'd you fish? What'd you do it with?
Man, I tell y'all, we fished in a spot that we could get to out of the wind. Everybody knows the wind was terrible Friday, and we tried to go to the upper end of the lake, and it just didn't look like a good idea at all. So we peeled off up in the clear lake, up in the cove, got out of the wind a little bit, and just started fishing. And I'm telling you, just got lucky, man. We hit a couple of schools of fish where you catch a lot of small fish, but we lucked up and picked up a fair fish here and there, and like I say, and it looked like the wind was a little out of the opposite direction today, so we didn't go back in there. We went to some other areas that we were able to go to fishing, pre-fishing a little bit, and which didn't really pan out. But anyway, just kind of kept moving, and double minnow rig, not
poles,
B&M poles, greatest poles in the country. B&M, thank you, Jack Wells and your company. Hey man, they're great poles, and my poles aren't even brand new, man. I've had them a long time. They hold up so well. But anyway.
They still catch fish 10 years later.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They do. And but anyway, like I say, it's hey man, just the weather lucked out today. Maybe the rain. I don't know. It still was tough fishing. You'd figure you could have got a bigger bite today, but it was hard to come by. And I think it was at 2:13 or 2:14 we caught our best fish. You know, and man, was so thankful to see that. And like I say, it was a tough grind. And all these guys here, they can get them, and they will get them next time. Don't think that. Hey, you like they look they.
Hey, Bub, you're on a pretty good streak here.
Yeah.
You fished
You better ride
Grenada,
it.
fished Grenada, second place. Here we come here to Sardis, first place. Pretty good streak. I think we need to see a little more of you. Day one to day two, real quick. What'd you do on day two differently? Where'd you fish at on day two? How'd you fish? Did you change anything?
Day two, we were able to go to the upper end of the lake, and it's kind of a similar depth of water, maybe not as deep, 14, 15 foot deep. Yesterday we were in like 18, 19 foot, seemed to be where the few better fish were. But same style, straight minnows. We tried some jigs, and seemed like our better fish we caught on minnows, but and go through a lot of minnows because you catch so many small fish, you know, and the little ones like to eat them minnows. And but like I say, just trolling not real fast, 0.4 to 0.6 or 7 at the most, and just covering a little ground, and try to and if we wasn't getting, we fish area, and if it wasn't producing any good fish, we try to move somewhere else, and it was places we really didn't even pre-fish. That
I want to ask Cole a question. Cole, what do you think put y'all in the winner's seat? What happened out there to put you in the winner's seat?
He keeps saying it, but it really is luck. I think so, because that pre-fishing didn't go too hot, and we just stumbled upon them.
Were you did you net more or catch more?
This tournament, I netted more this tournament.
Yeah, old man put it on you, huh?
He did.
I did see him miss one, Sam. I was on him this afternoon. I did see him miss one. I said, hey, Bub Jr., you can't be doing that in the wind.
Bub Jr.?
Yeah, but hey, proud of you guys. Awesome finish. Sam, we've got Truman Lake coming up.
Oh, yes.
August 10th and 11th. We're going to a different part of the country.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. We've been looking forward to it all year long. It's a big lake. It's got a lot of deep water in it, but it's got tons and tons of fish. I can't wait to get there and see what it's going to take to win Truman Lake.
It's going to be, it's a different style and a different technique. You know, 3, 4, 5 years ago, they said it'd never be one trolling. And we had a Tennessee team go up there and put it to the one polars. But I'm going to say August 10th and 11th at Truman Lake with all the standing timber, it's a jig pole paradise.
You know, it is a jig pole paradise, and those fish will tend to suspend on that standing timber. And what you got to do, you got to figure out at what depth they're suspended, and that for some reason they will always, most of the fish will be in that spot. So it's going to be exciting. I don't know. You know, I know that Sam Heaton Super Sensitive, being them jig poles, are going to come to the top.
There we go. That takes us to the end of the Super Clean Showdown here at Sardis Lake. Catch us next time. We'll be at Truman Lake August 10th and 11th.
Congratulations.